This is the brand new Iron Giant Ultimate Mode in the strongest Battlegrounds. And today, I'm going to be unlocking all of the Iron Giant's brand new Ultimate moves. I'm going to be testing the Iron Giant against other Ultimate modes. And I'm going to be fully awakening the Iron Giant's power in the strongest Battlegrounds. I'm going to find out which movesets the Iron Giant can destroy and which movesets can destroy the Iron Giant by using it in a public server against every moveset in the game. So make sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe, and let's become the Iron Giant. So this is about to be the most insane thing ever, bro. You don't even have the Child Emperor moveset equipped. What is wrong with you?
Shut up! I'll equip it, okay?
Yeah, equip it right now, bro.
Oh, yo, did you always fly in like that on a jetpack?
Yeah, that's normal. That was in the game already.
Oh.
But the backpack on your back, now that's a new thing that they just added. Now, Dingleberry, before we actually unlock this Iron Giant Ultimate Mode, I want to test out the regular moves because apparently they all got either finishers or completely reworked.
Ooh, I'm listening. What are we gonna test?
All right, so the first things first is we're gonna test out the web boom. Okay, that is normal.
Hey!
That one spawns in like a little bug that like will chase you down and kill you. And then the next move is actually the plasma cannon, which this move is also the same. It did not change much in this update. Then there's the Trinity Tear, which I see it says variant beside the name, but I don't know how to use the variant. Do you know how to use the variant?
Is it like an aerial variant? Do you have to like jump and use it right after?
I don't know. Sometimes it works if you hit it in the air, but that looks like it's the same move.
Interesting.
Anyways, we can figure that out later, but then the last move is actually a brand new one, the Twin Burst. I've never used this. Wait, whoa, I think I just lagged.
Yo, did you just blick me?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I think it is. It's a blick. It's a blick. I spawned in a gun, bro.
When did Child Emperor get a piece?
Bop. Oh, and then Dingus, there's a brand new passive for this character too that we need to unlock. And it's actually insane. But the way that you do it is you actually have to get a kill with your plasma cannon. So Dingus, I'm so sorry for what's about to happen to you.
Chill!
Oh, look at that new finisher. I've actually seen that before. That is insane. It creates like a freaking black hole. Kind of like you know, like your girlfriend, you know, black hole, like very, very big and fat.
It's not my fault she had an appetite.
Okay, now Dingus, now that I've used that move though, I actually have a new move that popped up, and this is what my variant is. It's called a rail gun, which you know, it's a little bit different than the last move, but it works the same. Do you want to see what it looks like?
Yes, bro. Railgun sounds so menacing.
Okay, check this out.
What? Why is he holding it like that? Why is he holding it like that?
Dude, look at this thing.
Yo!
Oh my gosh. Wait, did that kill you?
That did almost half of my health?
That did half of your entire health was with one base move. That might be the highest damage base move in the entire game.
Bro, that's crazy. I'm not mad we had to wait so long anymore.
Yeah, I know. I'm not as mad anymore either because, dude, this is awesome. But thing is, you know the finisher that I showed you earlier? Like the one where, like, you know, you turned into a black hole?
Yeah, I remember that one. Why?
Well, that's not the only finisher because there's actually another finisher that they added with this moveset.
What? Which move got a finisher?
The Weboom. Watch this.
Oh, hey. Ow! It burned me.
A blue spider spawns in now.
And then it does another explosion?
It'll just like, yeah, it'll just like infinitely spawn in spiders like once you die, as long as you get a finisher on somebody.
Oh, dude, I bet that's so clutch in like 2v1s when you kill somebody.
Yeah, if you're like fighting a bunch of people, if you're just like infinitely duplicating them, that's gonna be overpowered. But all right, Dingus, are you ready to put this moveset to the test and become the Iron Giant?
Yes, sir, I'm ready. I hope I turn into like a transformer, like Optimus Prime.
Well, I think that's exactly what's about to happen. We're turning into a massive robot. But in order to do this, we're gonna need to build up our ultimate mode. So let's go ahead and join a server and start destroying people with all these brand new moves. All right, Dingus, I'm gonna build up my ultimate mode before you, and I'm gonna try to figure out how to do this Trinity Tear variant, bro. I have no idea how to do it yet.
Bro, I see you already beating someone up. Nah, I gotta find somebody.
Wait, hold on. Let me go ahead and hit this guy with a glick really quick. Dude, having a gun in a moveset is actually insane. Wait, 1, 2, 3. We'll use a plasma
cannon. No! Why is there a monster Garu on me?
Wait, that was dumb. That was a really dumb move. That was a really dumb move.
He missed his move. He missed his move. Now I just need a Trinity Tear.
Garu, chill out, bro.
Let's grab him and slam him down.
Wait, let me spawn in a weboom. Bop him with the weboom.
Weboom. Come on, get him.
1, 2. All right. Ow, I got countered.
And then let's blink him. Bop.
Bro, how am I just getting countered right away? Hey, Bacon, chill. Chill out, bro.
Why? Why are you running? Don't run away from me, man.
Twin burst. Boom, boom. Hit him with the glick.
Okay. I need to build this. Come on. I got a regular Garu. He doesn't scare me anymore. He's nothing.
Hit him with a plasma cannon. Come on, finisher. Oh, yeah. We just put that guy in a black hole.
Trinity Tear. Let's pick him up. Bam. All right. Let's do my shoot move. And I missed it. I completely missed it.
Bro, you suck, man. Are you really dying to a bacon right
Shut
now?
up!
Are you kidding me? I'll save you. I got you.
You guys steal my kill?
I got you, bro. I'll save you. Don't worry about it.
You know what? I'm done. Nah. Build up your ultimate on him. I'll find someone else.
Don't worry about it. I'll save you. I'll save you, Dingus. Wait, he uses ultimate mode.
It was all according to my plan. I knew he had ultimate mode.
Dingus, he used his ultimate mode. No, wait, now you try me fighting a guy with his ultimate mode. Really? Wait, I have my railgun move, though. Ooh.
Oh, wait, I got mine too. I just used it on our weakest dummy that was getting beat up by this meanie.
Oh, I bet you can get the railgun move just by, like, fighting the weakest dummy. All right, hold on a second. Don't mind me.
What, boom. Come on. Yes, blow him up.
Don't mind me. No, he just ruined my freaking gun move. Are you kidding me? Oh, my name's Bacon, and I like to target people that are fighting.
No, stop, please. Let me go.
You know what? Nah, I didn't even get to use my railgun move, so you're going to have to die now, Bacon. You're very annoying.
No!
You're very, very, very annoying. Hold on. Hit him with the gun. Oh, I missed the gun. Doesn't matter.
Ooh, I found the perfect prey. A Bacon running away from me.
Hold on a second. Let me spot it a weboom. Okay, there we go. Perfect.
You cannot hide, my friend. My weboom will find you.
All right, here we go. Come on. I just need to get my ultimate mode. How close are you to getting your ultimate mode?
I'm about halfway.
All right, come on. This Bacon just needs to die already.
Come on, buddy. Nah, don't be typing in chat. You can't be scared of me. Hey, chill!
Come on, just die already. Just die. Oh my gosh, I think I killed him. Yes!
Come on, I'll use Trinity Tear. And hit this Garu.
And now I will use the brand new finisher on you. This is what you get for trying to kill me.
No.
Get out of here. Oh, bro, this new killing mode is crazy. This new killing mode is insane. Oh my gosh.
Leave me alone!
All right, wait, Dingus, I almost have my ultimate. I'm gonna beat you.
No way. I'm 3/4 of the way.
Oh, and I died. I just got hit by like one of the brand new finishers, dude. That looked crazy though.
Weboom, blow him up.
Let me just come over here and just, steal your kills or whatever.
No! How dare you? Ow!
All right, wait, did it work? Oh, that worked. Now I can use my railgun. And wait, I got my ultimate mode.
No way you just used my dead body to get your railgun. There's no way. There is no way you already have it.
I mean, no, I didn't get my ultimate. Hey, Dingus, come here real quick.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Hey, Dingus, I just want you to come here real quick, okay? Come here.
Ow! Help! What, are you just gonna sit there and watch?
Dingus, just watch this.
Oh no. What is that? What's all that stuff behind you?
Bro, look up.
Yo.
Ow!
What in the... no way.
All right, nah, it's over. It's over for you, Dingus. It's over for you.
There's no way. That's so insane. Why are you doing it?
It's over for you. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh, this guy just used his Garu ultimate mode. Oh my gosh. Wait. Will I be able to even hit him with my ultimate mode? Bro, I'm taking a lot of damage.
Did you just down slam him?
Wait, you know what? No, I'm gonna hit this guy with a photon edge. Get over here. Wait, what does this do? Oh, nah. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Bro, I'm taking a lot of damage, though. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to run. Wait, can I dash in this? Can I forward dash? Ooh, I can forward dash. That is sick. Dingus, I might need your help here.
Yeah, what's going on? I'll help you, stud. I will save you, Optimus Prime.
I might need your help. Wait, hold on. Let me use photon edge.
Get away.
Oh,
Get away from my brother.
Again. Oh my gosh. He's dead. I ruined his ultimate.
Why?
Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Oh, my ultimate ended.
Is that what happens when it runs out? Yo, what?
Bop, big a boom. Let me just pop out. Dude, that is so cool. All right, bro. That has to be one of the most insane ultimate modes I've ever seen. And now the whole server is getting revenge on me. Okay, and I'm dead. Nah, okay. All right. All right. Ow.
Dang it, I didn't even get to use it!
It's okay, Dingus, but I'm not gonna lie, this brand new ultimate mode has to be one of the most insane things that I've seen added to the strongest battlegrounds in a very long time. Dingus, are you ready to test every single moveset versus the Iron Giant?
Yes, sir, let's do it!
All right, moveset number 1 to test against the Iron Giant, Saitama the One Punch Man. And if you don't remember, Saitama is one of the only movesets in the entire game that is able to one-hit punch with every ultimate move. So Dingus, I think you might be cooked.
We'll see about that. I am the emperor.
All right, here we go. Oh, that is so intimidating. All right, here we go. The first move, death counter. Go ahead and hit me, buddy. Yo, wait, what?
Yo, what?
What?
I just straight up blinked it. And it didn't do anything.
How? No. Wait, hold on. What? What?
Yo, maybe if I use my photon edge move, it'll actually work.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Use your number 1 move. Will that work? No way!
No way! Bro!
No way! Death counter doesn't work! This is not good. This is not good.
This is crazy.
Okay. All right. That didn't work. Maybe table flip will. But so far, that's 1 point because it was able to survive 1 ultimate mode. This is bad. All right, here we go. The second move. The table flip. 3, 2, 1. Boom!
Oh, wait.
How are you alive? How are you? What?
There's no way. I've got like a fourth of my health left.
But you were able to survive 2 Saitama ultimate moves. What? But you're not gonna survive this one though. This is the third move. It's got 2 points. Oh my gosh. All right, so that's 2 points. You were able to survive table flip and death counter, but will you be able to survive a serious punch after both of those moves?
I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm dead. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I just saw you go flying.
It just flew me out the back.
All right, so it took Saitama 3 moves to kill the mech, but we haven't tested the last move yet, which is omnidirectional punch. So Dingus, all right, Dingus, are you ready? Let's see if we can one-shot it with the omnidirectional punch. Oh!
Yo, it knocked me out of my mech.
It worked. It worked.
Nah, maybe it's just glitched. Maybe it's just a glitch. I should be fine. I don't think so, actually. I'm gonna die.
Oh my gosh, it took 1 move? It only took 1 move. Well, Saitama is actually very overpowered. I mean, I kind of expected that. So, I guess it only takes Saitama 1 move with the omnidirectional punch to take out the mech. But all right, let's move on to the next moveset versus the Iron Giant, which is Garu the Hero Hunter.
All right, Garu, are you ready for my strength?
I'm ready. I don't think that Garu is gonna really stand a chance here. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna bum rush you. I'm gonna see what happens when I use my moves. We've got Water Stream Crushing Fist, which did literally nothing.
It's doing a little bit of damage.
That did literally nothing. Wait, what about Final Hunt? What? Oh! Oh my gosh, that's actually insane that Garu can pick you up. Wait, how much health do you have? Because that's the most dealing damage move out of all of them.
I have about a quarter of health still, maybe a third.
Okay, wait, let's see if you can survive this.
Oh, I'm low.
How? Wait,
what? It just kicked me out.
All right, here we go. Let's see how many moves you can survive. The first move, Water Stream Cutting Fist. It did nothing. It did not. Okay, but
it tickled a bit. Oh, yo!
Wait, that had to have done a lot of damage. Wait, hold on. Let me keep attacking. We've got Rock Splitting Fist. That did nothing either. Crushed Rock.
Oh, this last one might do it. It might do it. No!
Oh, it worked. It worked. I killed you.
So you have to use every ultimate move.
4 ultimate moves to kill you. It literally took all 4 ultimate moves. But dude, what the heck? All right, well, Garu definitely did worse than Saitama. It took 4 ultimate moves to kill you.
Is there any awakening moves that's gonna be able to one-shot it?
Bro, I don't know. But there's only one way to find out, because the next moveset we're gonna test against the Iron Giant is Genos the Destructive Cyborg. And let's see how many ultimate moves it takes for me to kill you with this moveset. All right, I'm activating my awakening. Good luck, Dingus. Good luck.
I will land victoriously. Boom.
All right, here we go. Let's start with the first move. We've got Thunder Kick. Oh my gosh, wait, does it teleport you? Okay, it does not teleport you.
Okay, that actually did a decent bit of damage.
Really? Wait, let me try Speed Blitz Drop Kick. Oh!
Okay, not good. I think the next move might do it.
Wait, no way. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. How?
I just got kicked out of my mech. It kicked me out because I got so low.
Wait, really? You get kicked out of your mech when you get low? I didn't even know that.
That makes no sense, bro. It's literally a mech versus cyborg, and the mech loses.
Well, it looks like you would have still had a little bit of health left. So activate your awakening one more time. I've still got one more move to use. And I'm not gonna lie, I think this move would definitely kill you if it hit you. Let me test it. So if I hit you with the two moves that I used before, the thunder kick and the speed blitz drop kick, and then instead of using flame wave cannon, I used incinerate. Let's see what would happen.
This might do it. Yep, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I am so dead.
Oh my gosh, yep, that worked. That worked. Wait, it only took 3 ultimate moves with Genos. That's actually pretty good.
Because if you use the incinerate, which deals more damage, it seems to wipe me out instantaneously.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, because we had to use flame wave cannon first and you would have still had a health left, I think we're gonna say that took 4 moves to kill you. So I think that the mech actually does have a little bit more health than like a regular player does. So that definitely gives you a little bit of a buff.
I didn't know Iron Giant was goated with the sauce like that.
Not for real. The Iron Giant has actually got so much aura. But all right, Genos was pretty cool. But the next moveset we're going to use against the Iron Giant is the Deadly Ninja. Which actually, Dingus, check this out. The Deadly Ninja just got a brand new finisher. Look at this. This is like one of the coolest finishers I've ever seen.
Okay, they made that pretty clean. I'm not going to lie. They did a good job with that.
But let's see how well the Deadly Ninja does against the Iron Giant.
Before you start aggressively slashing me with your sword, what's your prediction for how many moves the mech can survive?
I don't think that it's gonna be able to kill it. But let's start with the first one, which is the Twin Blade Rush. Okay, that is like very glitchy. What is happening?
Wait, that did a good amount of damage. Yo, that gave me like a quarter damage.
Wait, really? Wait, what about straight on? Did that do much damage?
I'm half health now.
Okay, wait, hold on. We gotta use Carnage.
Okay, down to about a third.
4 full Flash Strike. Will this be enough to kill you? No way!
It didn't. I still have just a little bit of health.
It couldn't kill you with every single ultimate. You know what? No. I'm not even rating this moveset. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Dingus. This moveset couldn't even kill the Iron Giant with all 4 of its moves combined. So this one gets a rating of literally 0. This is terrible. But all right, the next moveset we're gonna use against the Iron Giant is the Brutal Demon, aka Metal Bat. And I'm not gonna lie, Dingus. This character's got some of the most aura moves in the entire game.
Yes, he has a lot of aura, but if he couldn't do anything to that centipede in the show, I don't know if he could hurt me.
Well, we're about to find out. The first move, the Savage Tornado. Wait, look at this. It's making you fling around. What was that?
What is going on? It did a little bit of damage.
Okay, all right. If that did a little bit of damage, let's see how much damage this does. Okay. Oh, this is kind of weird. I can like barely grab you.
Yo. Oh, it doesn't fling me as far, so that last move is hard to hit on this.
Yeah, that last move didn't even hit you that much. Okay, so you survived 2 moves, but can you survive the strength difference? Wait, why does this look so cursed? Why does this look so cursed?
Why hit me in the back of the leg?
Wait,
what is happening? I just got kicked out of the back.
Oh, well, it kicked you out.
Interesting.
All right. I think you're going to have to hop back in that mech, Dingus.
Yeah, I definitely would have died if it lets you use your 4th move, but I want to see if it can land your 4th move in a cutscene too.
Yeah, wait, let's see if we actually start with my most powerful move, the Death Blow, if I could even use it on you. Because with Death Counter, it wouldn't even let me use it. Okay, I want you to use your number 1 move right now.
All right, here it comes. Okay, it doesn't look like it's working. It
hit through it again! You can't counter this moveset. You can't counter it. Oh my gosh. Wait. That means with all 4 of the moves, I couldn't kill you. I literally couldn't kill you with all 4. Wait, hold on. Let's see if I can use the area damage version of Death Blow. Here, don't hit me this time. I'm just gonna smack you. Go bop.
Oh, that actually did almost half of my health.
Wait, if I use that move into this move, let's see if it's enough to kill you. Come on. Please tell me it's enough.
I think it'll be enough to kick me out of the mech. No, it's not. It's not.
Bro, what? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Oh, this is gonna kill me. This is gonna kill me.
How is Metal Bat this week? How is Metal Bat this week?
I'm still alive. Yo.
I can't even kill. Okay, Metal Bat was supposed to be the moveset that was able to kill you. And with all 4 of my moves, I can't even kill you in time for you to. Okay, no, this moveset also gets a 0. Bro, the mech is too overpowered.
Best awakening in the game?
I think it might be. But all right, it's time to move on to the next moveset we're going to use against this Metal Giant, which is the Blade Master. finisher. Oh my gosh, dude, this new finisher is so cool.
Bro, I love that they gave him a cutscene.
All right, here we go, Dingus. It's time for you to go down. I am very confident that this moveset can kill you.
You may have a fancy schmancy flaming sword.
And from this point on, I'm actually going to try to use the strongest moves against you. So I'm going to start with the atomic slash. Here we go. Can this one-shot the mech? Come on.
Okay, I'm in the cutscene.
Come on, please, please.
Oh my gosh! Yo, that instantaneously destroys my mech.
Wait, it kicks you out of the mech. That is the only move that automatically kicked you out of the mech. No way. You can literally ruin ultimate modes just by using atomic slash on somebody with the mech. Okay, wait a minute. This moveset was made to fight the mech because it literally just kicked him out right away. I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, does that count as one? Because, I mean, it didn't kill you, but it did ruin your ultimate mode.
I think I would count it as one. It absolutely shredded my mech suit.
Dude, that's broken. That's actually so broken. All right, you know what, though? I want you to hop back in the mech because I want to test the other ultimate moves on you, too. All right, here we go. Are you ready?
I actually don't think I am for this one.
The first move, sunset. Yo, this is so cursed looking.
Even the sunset's doing a lot more damage than any of the others. I'm already half health.
Oh, okay. Wait, let me use this move. Okay, and then let me use sunrise.
This is gonna kill me.
Will this be enough to kill you?
I think this is gonna do it.
Will this be enough to kill you?
It kicked me out of my mech.
No, it was not enough. It was not enough. It just made you kicked out of the mech again. Bro, that moveset is way too overpowered, but I'm not gonna lie, Dingus. There's nothing you can do to stop the atomic slash.
Hey, what are you doing?
The mech every time. Bro, okay, yep. We found the Iron Giant killer move. It's the atomic slash, bro. That is insane. All right, but now it's time for Tatsumaki, the wild psychic, to get a turn against this brand new Iron Giant Ultimate. All right, here we go. How many moves can it survive? And just like the last one, I'm gonna use the most powerful move first. Wait a minute. No way.
It doesn't work? No way! No way!
The most powerful Tatsumaki move doesn't even work against it. Wait, what if I jump and use it? No way. No, stop it. Okay, so if you're using Tatsumaki against this moveset, you're cooked. Like, there's no way that you could even defeat it. But if you've got build mode, I think I can find a way to hit this move.
Wait, what are you doing?
Nothing. Let me go ahead and put some blocks up like this and then exit my build mode. And now, Dingus, come closer. Let's see if I can hit it from here. All right, I guess we'll just do this one next. The Cosmic Strike. Here we go. Let's see if we can actually do some damage with that one.
Yo, is this aura? Is this aura?
This is stupid. This is so dumb. Okay, Cosmic Strike literally did nothing. What about Psychic Ricochet? It's doing nothing. It did nothing. Wait, what about Sky Stature?
Oh, you can pick it up.
Wait. Oh, whoa. Oh my gosh. And okay, every single ultimate move combined was not enough to even kick you out of your mech suit. Okay, no. Tatsumaki gets a freaking 0. This moveset can't even kill it. But all right, the next moveset we're gonna use against the Iron Giant is the Martial Artist, which is of course the Dragon Ultimate. And like I did with all the other movesets in this video, I'm gonna use their strongest move first. So I'm gonna use Last Breath. Dingus, let's see if you can survive Last Breath. I think it's a one-shot move regularly, so if you can survive, I'll be impressed.
I mean, if Tatsumaki couldn't do anything, I don't think that the Suiwayu moveset will be able to even touch me.
All right, well, let's figure it out then. Let's see if I can actually get you with this move. All right.
Oh, wait. I might have spoken too soon.
Oh, it's a mech killer. It's another mech killer move. Oh my gosh.
No!
It's a giant killer. It's a giant killer. Wait, how much health do you have?
So it just takes me out of the mech, but it also does like 90% or 80% of my health.
Honestly, I'm gonna rate that a 1. Like, even though it didn't kill you, it literally ruined your entire ultimate mode. It kicked you out of the mech suit.
I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting Suiryu to be that powerful.
But Dingus, there's still other moves that I want to test on the Iron Giant. And actually, one of them is an old move that was never added to the game, which is the old version of the Last Breath move I just used. So let's see if this move can kill it too. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works. This is the old Last Breath move right here. Let's see if it works. Let's see if I can kill it. Oh Oh my gosh.
Yo, what? This one, it doesn't look like this one takes me out of the mech. It killed me. It killed me.
It killed you?
I died, bro. Why is the old last breath better than the new one?
Yeah, what? Okay, that's another mech killer. It's a giant killer move. Suiryu is overpowered. But the thing is, I've still got some more moves I want to test with this moveset. All right, let's test the Grand Fisher move. That one obviously is gonna do nothing. What about twin fangs? Okay, that one did nothing. What about Earth Splitting Fist? Oh,
wait. Rising Fist might take me out too.
Another one! Nah, this character is made for fighting the mech. This character is actually made for fighting the mech. Oh my gosh, it killed you. That's 3 different moves for this one character that can kill the mech. Wow. I'm actually very impressed with Suiryu right now. Suiryu is literally the best character to use to fight against a mech. But it's not the only character we're testing in this video, so let's use the next character, KJ. Are you ready to try to fight against KJ, Dingus?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous for KJ because I know how goated he is.
And with KJ, we all know what his most powerful move is, which is unlimited flex works.
This will take me out of my mech, right? Right?
There's no way that this doesn't one-shot the mech.
Come on, baby, please.
Dingus, I'm not gonna lie. I think you're gonna be cooked here. I don't think that there's anything you can do to stop the unlimited flex works. Come on. Oh!
I am dead. I am definitely dead.
All right, yeah, KJ's goated. KJ is goated. And I haven't even used all of his awakening moves yet. That was just the first one. All right, the next move I actually want to see against the mech is 20-20-20 dropkick. I have a feeling that this one might be able to kick you out of your mech suit as well. All right, here we go. Let's test it out. 20-20-20 dropkick time.
Oh, no. Oh, no, wait, I'm invisible.
Something happened.
I think I'm invisible right now?
Something happened. Wait, you are invisible. Wait, what the? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening?
I don't know. I'm dead again!
Oh! It worked. It worked. Bro, KJ is so goated. Oh my gosh. But there's still 2 more moves I have to use for KJ Dingus.
Bro, why does he have 2 different moves that can one-shot my mech?
It might be more than 2, but let's figure it out. All right, so we've got this move right here. The Stoic Bomb. Will this kill the mech?
Hey, yo, we chillin'.
Wait, what about 5 seasons? Will 5 seasons kill the mech? All right, here we go. Let's figure this out. I have a feeling this will definitely finish you off. Look at you down there. Bro, I'm so high in the sky that the mech looks small now. All right, here we go. 5 seasons! You're gonna be cooked!
I am dead. Yep.
Yo, KJ is good for fighting the mech too. Yo, I was hoping that KJ would be able to destroy the mech like that. And I'm not gonna lie, this character was one of the characters that I really wanted to see versus the mech. But there's one more character that I was looking forward to seeing versus this mech even more than KJ. And that character is Gojo.
You're gonna use Gojo against the mech?
Yep.
No, I gotta suit up. I can't let this man with him.
Bro, you're cooked, bro. There's no way that the mech can survive any Gojo moves. If it can, the mech will be the only moveset in the entire game that can. First of all, let's see if you can hit me. I have my infinity on.
Wait, it doesn't slow me down, but I can't hit you.
Oh, it doesn't slow you down, but you still can't hit me.
Yeah, no, I literally cannot touch you.
All right, let's see if Red kills you.
Yeah, I think that killed me.
Oh my gosh! That was not even fair. Bro, that is crazy. Gojo, like, literally destroys it. All right, but let's see if the attract move can. Let's see if blue can. Here we go. Let me suck you inside of my blue. Oh, whoa! What is happening?
I'm taking very little damage, but I am taking damage. I think I'm regenning from it fast enough.
Dingus, I'm not gonna lie, bro. There's a 0% chance that you survive this.
No, I'm not losing, like, any health.
No, you're cooked.
Never mind. I instantaneously vanished and died.
I told you that you were cooked. Now, I don't think I can think of a single moveset that can survive against Gojo. And then lastly, I have to use Gojo's ultimate move, his hollow purple.
Do your worst, Mr. Gojo.
All right, here we go. There's no way you live this, but we might as well try.
All right, I'm gonna aura farm this.
Here we go. Yeah,
never mind. I died right away.
That wasn't even close. That was not even close. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know what I was expecting, but I definitely expected exactly what happened. There's no way anything can survive against Gojo. But wait, Gojo still has one more move, which is his wall combo. Let's use his wall combo against it. So Dingus, come over to this wall with me. Let's see if it'll work.
Okay, if this man Gojo puts me in a wall combo, I'm actually about to retire.
All right, let's see if this works. Just stand against the wall. 1, 2, 3, boom. Let's see.
I got kicked out. I got kicked out.
What? Dude, just Gojo's punches knocks you out of the mech. That's insane. Wait, we gotta hit a wall combo though. Or maybe you can't hit a wall combo. We'll try it one more time, but I know you can hit a wall combo on the crab boss, so I'm hoping you can actually hit a wall combo on the mech too.
I can't imagine you wouldn't be able to. They had to have added it in the update, right?
All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it wouldn't let me do it. It won't let me wall combo. What? I don't think you can wall combo the mech. But all right, we've used every single ultimate mode against the mech except for another mech. So it's time for me to become the mech now too, Dingus.
We're gonna have a mech battle to the death.
Yep, let's try this out. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens if we both use the mech. Okay, let's see. Let's see, bro. Oh! All right, here we go. I'm gonna use my first move, Photon Edge.
Wait, it works? It works?
It does work. Oh my gosh, how much damage did that do though?
It did almost half health.
Wait, is that it? What about my M1s?
Okay, the M1s do a lot of damage. The M1s actually do a lot of damage. And I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get kicked out. Okay.
Oh, what's up, little Dingus? What's going on down there?
Hey, yo, chill!
What's going on down there, Dingus? Oh, you're dead. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I was expecting, but it's kind of hard to kill mechs with other mechs. Yeah, it just seems like if you're gonna fight a mech, you would definitely want to use one of the other characters that we used earlier in this video. But we've used every single moveset in the Strongest Battlegrounds Ultimate Mode versus the mech, and we found that there are 3 movesets that are giant killers, that have moves that can one-shot the mech. And those movesets are the Martial Artist, Atomic Samurai, and Saitama. Those are the movesets that you want to use against the mech if you are ever fighting a mech ultimate mode in the Strongest Battlegrounds. And wait, we still have one more test to do though.
What do we have to test still?
Just become the mech and I'll show you. All right, Dingus, are you ready? This is your final test as the mech. This is your final test.
Yo, what do you mean? What do you mean? Survive as long as I can? There's like 25. What are you doing?
Can you survive against the crab boss battle? Oh my gosh.
This is insanity.
Oh my gosh, what is happening? And you're already dead. Oh my gosh. Starting with the first secret, which is this moveset actually builds up its ultimate mode 2 times faster than any other moveset in the game. Okay, are you serious, bro? Do you want to die? All right, looks like I'm gonna have to humble this guy. All right, get over here. Yeah, look at the bottom of my screen when I'm beating this guy up. It will literally build up 2 times faster than any other moveset in the entire game. As you can see, just by fighting this guy for only a few seconds, I already have almost a third of my ultimate mode built up already. All right, 1, 2, 3, and boom, there we go. Just with 1 kill, I've got my ultimate mode almost full. So yeah, that's probably the secret you guys knew already, unless you didn't, which in that case, hey, it's a pretty overpowered secret. But for the next secret, I'll actually need Saitama's ultimate mode. So I just need to punch you a few times. I'm sorry. All right, there we go. I got it. Let me go ahead and activate my awakening, and we'll show you the next one. And since Saitama is actually a character that has a lot of secrets, I will show 2 secrets that you might not have known. The first one is there is 3 different extra moves that Saitama has that are not in his hotbar. One being the serious trash can throw, one being the serious uppercut, and then the third one being the serious sneeze, which is literally a reference to Saitama sneezing in the anime. All right, let me go ahead and wall combo this guy, and check this out. Instead of a regular wall combo, I do a serious sneeze, and it killed them. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that is a pretty cool secret. A lot of people don't know it for some reason, just because it's not really shown on the hotbar of different moves. But this next one, I'll actually be using death counter. So this guy's gonna try to punch me, and yeah, we all know the classic death counter move this cutscene right here. It's really cool and literally one-shots everybody, but you can actually customize your death counter screen. And let me show you how. If you go ahead and fly super far out into the void, you can find this black box, which this is where the death counter animation actually plays. And if you go into build mode, you can add stuff like this red effect. And then when the death counter animation plays, check out what happens. It's not the regular one. It is a completely customized version. And as you can see in my customized version, I put the words easy. But that's enough secrets for the first moveset. Let's move on to the next one, which is Garu, the Hero Hunter. All right, but let's start with the first secret for this character. And that is, it has a passive ability that heals you when you get a kill. So I'm gonna go over and kill this guy who's floating. What? How is he floating? What is going on? Oh, ow. Okay, you know what? Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, as you can see, I just took damage from that battle, but if you can see, I have all my health back because I got a kill. And now let me go ahead and fight this guy really quick. And at the end of our fight, we're gonna see if when I kill him, I get my damage back. All right, let's go ahead and hit with this move right there. Boom and boom. Ooh, we're comboing the crap out of it. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and counter him. Do you really think that was gonna work on me? Do you really think that was gonna work on me? I don't think so. I hit him with boom, 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 and as you can see, I actually have some damage taken at the top of my screen, but once I kill him here in a second, I will get all of my health back. Check it out. Easy. I got my health back. So yeah, that is a pretty useful information. So if you're good with this character, you'll probably never die. But that's just the first secret, because let's jump into the second secret. And the second secret is there is actually secret Garu moves hidden inside the game. If you activate your awakening with Garu in the strongest battlegrounds, and then wait for your awakening to run out, you can actually unlock a different version of the moves, but you need to build up your ultimate mode all the way back up like I have, so you can activate it right before it runs out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for this red bar to run all the way down to here, and then I'm gonna activate my awakening again. All right, as you can see, it is almost all the way down, so I'm gonna activate my awakening and watch what happens. I have 4 moves, but now I have 5. And if I go ahead and use my Hunter's Grasp or Praise Peril move, it is a secret older version of the Garu moveset. So Hunter's Grasp, instead of flinging players, it just launches them into the ground. It does way more damage. And the same thing goes for the Praise Peril move. As you can see, this is what the regular Hunter's Grasp looks like. So yeah, there's literally secret versions of these moves built into the strongest battlegrounds that nobody knows about. But enough with Garu. Those are 2 secrets that you might not have known. Let's move on to the next character, Genos, the Destructive Cyborg. And oh man, does this character have a lot of secrets up its sleeve. The first secret that you guys probably know about this character is that if you get a kill, all of your move cooldowns reset. So check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and start attacking this goober right here and hopefully get a kill on him really quick. All right, let's go ahead and hit him with that. Hit him with boom and boom and boom and boom and boom and boom. Oh, we are destroying him right now. All right, now let's go ahead and finish him off. And check it out. When I killed him, if you looked at the bottom of my screen, all of my move cooldowns reset. So yeah, this is very helpful when you're getting kill streaks, which is why this character is known for being one of the best kill streak getting movesets in the entire game. You literally have almost infinite moves as long as you can get a kill. But as for the second secret, this one you might not know. If you get a finisher kill with this moveset, you get double the points, aka way more kills, which is another reason why this moveset is great for farming kills. So you can see on the side of my screen, I have 60 kills right now, and if I go ahead and get a kill, it should only count as 1 kill, right? Well, wrong. But all right, check this out. If I hit a finisher on this guy really quick, my finisher, get back here, get back here. Let me hit my finisher. All right, there we go. I just got 2 kills. I have 62 kills, even though I killed 1 person. Yeah, this moveset secrets are actually pretty overpowered. But all right, let's move on to the next moveset secret, which is for the moveset that I just was fighting against a little bit ago, Speedo Sonic, the Deadly Ninja. And this character might have one of the most overpowered secrets in the game. And the first secret for this character is, if you get Awakening, you get one of the rare abilities in the game that's exclusive to this moveset, which is called Flash Step. So let me go ahead and build up my ultimate mode really quick. Hey look, it's another guy using Speedo Sonic. This is a perfect battle. Runner and runner. All right, 1, 2, 3, boom. Flash strike. this move right there. Nice. 1, 2. Nope, come here. I'm not done with you yet. Let me go ahead and wall combo you. Get out of here. Give me that wall combo. Bing, bong, boom, pow. Give me the finisher. He used his ultimate. Ah! He's gonna use the flash step on me! All right, so check this out. When he goes ahead and uses one of his side dashes, instead of using a regular side dash, he's going to literally, like, turn up. He's gonna literally, like dash, like, in... Okay, well, I died. Get over here. I will get my revenge. Oh, he just used it. As you can see, he literally disappeared when he used his side dash. That is one of the most broken abilities of any character. You can literally teleport. All right, but let me go ahead and activate my awakening so I can show you my flash step too. So check this out. I think you can flash step 19 times with your awakening. Yeah, you can literally teleport. This character is pretty overpowered. And the next secret is this. You can actually aim your explosive shuriken and aim where a player gets flung. As you can see, if I throw my shuriken over there, it'll fling the dummy over there. I won't lie, this character is probably the worst in this entire list, so it doesn't have a lot of crazy secrets, or at least ones that you can use in a public server. So I'm just gonna go on to the next character because, I mean, this character kind of sucks. Bruh. All right, but the next character is the man himself, Metal Bat, the Brutal Demon. And this character has a lot of interesting secrets, but let's start with the first one, which is if you get hit with this character, you actually build up your ultimate mode. It's the only moveset in the game that does this. So let's say that I get into a fight with somebody and I just start fighting them, and then I let them punch me. Watch this. When they punch me, it builds up my ultimate mode. So technically, I don't even need to fight anybody to build up my ultimate mode. I can just rely on getting hit instead. So yeah, this is a pretty fun character to use. It's very interesting because you literally can just do whatever you want with it. It is pretty insane. All right, let me go ahead and finish this goober off really quick. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, and thank you for the kill. Yeah, that secret is pretty cool. I think it's one of the most unique passives in the game. Every moveset has a passive, but this one is pretty interesting. You literally build up your freaking ultimate mode by getting punched. All right, but this next secret actually involves me activating my ultimate mode. Because with this ultimate mode, you can actually bait out people's moves by using Savage Tornado or Brutal Demon and then using your Death Blow. So if you're fighting somebody just like this, and then you want them to try to hit you, you can go ahead and start to build up this and then use your Death Blow. I messed it up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I might be cooked. Let me start to build this up and then I'll use Death Blow. Just like that, but that guy's supposed to hit. He's not supposed to miss. But of course, he freaking missed, this goober. But all right, let's move on to the next character, the Blade Master, aka Atomic Samurai. Oh my god. And this character's first secret is actually its passive, which is if you get a finisher kill, you get a flaming blade. Your blade catches on fire, kind of like Rengoku in Demon Slayer, and it does more damage. So let me go ahead and get a finisher and fight somebody really quick. And actually, this character has the one and only owner's combo. So if I can find somebody to do the owner's combos on, that would be pretty cool too. Yo, buddy, stop trying to interrupt these guys' fight and fight me instead. Bah! There, I hit him with that. Catch him. 1, 2, 3. Use Atmos Cleave, and this should be a finisher. Yep, there we go. And watch this. Flaming Blade, which does more damage. Let's go use it. All right, 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Look how much damage those moves did. They actually literally made a sound when I hit them too. Okay, now we're going to hit it with this right there. 1, 2. Go. Ow. Bro, what the junk? Just let me kill you. Bada boom. Oh, no way. He missed that. No way. Oh! Oh, go. Oh, yes. Give me that finisher. And now I can use my flaming blade again. Yes. But yeah, this moveset is pretty overpowered because of this flaming blade tech right here. But that's not the only secret about this character. All right, but the secret about this character actually has to do with its ultimate mode. If you use Atomic Samurai's first ultimate move right on top of a group of people right before you're about to lose your ultimate mode, you can almost get the ultimate mode back right away, just like you have infinite ultimate, and I'll show you. But first, I'm gonna need to activate my awakening so I can go ahead and cause a little bit of chaos. All right, boom, there we go. Time to kill players. And it looks like there's a little group of players right here I can use it on. Where do you think you're going? Come here. Oh, ah! What just happened? Oh my gosh, okay, so my ultimate's about to run out any second now. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use this move right here. Sunset. As you can see, my ultimate mode is almost out, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab all these people. And let's see how much my ultimate mode built back almost over halfway. Just from that one move at the end. I just ran out of my ultimate mode, but now I've almost got it back already. This is why this moveset is so overpowered for getting kill streaks and stuff like that. Okay, ow, 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 ow. But all right, let's see what the next moveset secret is, which is for the moveset Tatsumaki, aka the Wild Psychic. And Tatsumaki is one of the most interesting characters because it's the only character that gives you a force field, which is the first secret. If I can get a finisher on somebody with this character, this moveset's passive is I get a force field, which blocks against a bunch of different moves. A lot more moves than you would probably think. Also, Tatsumaki is like one of the only movesets that still has an absolutely broken one-shot combo. So I don't know why they haven't removed that from the game yet, but it's just absolutely broken. All right, let's go ahead and hit these goobers really quick. Boom, boom, boom. Oh crap! Nope, nope, no. Chill. Hit it with that. Get the finisher. There we go. Nice. And now that I got a finisher, I've got my force field. Check this out. Watch this. Somebody hit me. Somebody hit me. Come on. I dare you. I dare you to hit me. Come on. Somebody hit me. Yeah. Look at what happens when they hit me. It flings them the freak away. All right. Let's go ahead and build up our ultimate mode, though, because that passive is pretty overpowered. But the next thing that we're going to need to use, we're going to need its ultimate mode for. All right. Let's go ahead and activate our ultimate mode, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about with this character. All right. So with this character, if we can actually get over to the corner of the map right over here. Oh, it's right over there. Okay, on this side of the map. We can actually fling a player and trap a player inside of a hole on top of the map. Yeah, there is literally a trap hole that you can bring a player to. And this guy's trying to fight me. Get over here. Come on, fight me. Why are you running over here, huh? This is a terrible decision. This is not smart. Okay, we're going to go ahead and fly him up here. Okay, there we go. And now we need to get him to follow us over here. Come here, buddy. Come here this way. This way. Come here. Come here. I'm over here. Okay, there we go. We need to bring him over here. Come here. Come fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Oh, nice. Good job. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab him and throw him straight down right here. Nope. And then hit him into the hole. The hole's right here. Oh my gosh, we were so close. We were so close. No. Get in that hole. No, don't hit me in the hole. Come on, I'm standing right here. Oh, he's going in. He's going in. He's going in. Yes! We got him in the hole. Look at him all the way down there. He's trapped. He's trapped down there. It worked. Oh my gosh. See, this is why this moveset is awesome. And this is why you guys should smash the like button and hit subscribe. Because you wouldn't have known about secrets like this. Oh, but looks like he reset his character. But all right, that was pretty crazy. But what if I told you that it gets even crazier with the next moveset, which is Suiryu, the martial artist? All right, so we'll start off with this character's tech, which is really cool because you can spawn a dragon. Yeah, I'm serious. There's a dragon. All right, so first things first, I need to get a finisher on somebody so I can show you guys what the dragon looks like. This guy looks like the perfect person to go ahead and beat up and, you know, just go ahead and kill really quick. Bada bing, bada boom, bada pow. He used his side dash. That was not smart. That was not smart. We're gonna go ahead and bait his thing. Barrage, bro. We're destroying this guy. Oh my gosh. We are absolutely destroying him. We're about to get a finisher on him already. All right, boom, 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 and boom. And now that we got a finisher, if we use our uppercut, we can spawn a dragon to hit somebody. And I think I want to do it to this guy that got mad at me earlier. Oh, wait, never mind. He left the game. All right, I guess we'll just have to do it to this bacon. What's up, bacon? Let me show you something pretty cool. Yeah, look at this. You can literally spawn a dragon. Sorry, man. I just wanted to spawn a dragon on you. All right, ow. Hey, it was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. All right, I spawned the dragon. I wasn't actually gonna like kill you or anything, but you didn't take the joke very, very, very good, did you? 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. Okay, yeah, we're actually destroying this guy. Holy crap. He rage quit. But all right, for this next part, we actually need somebody to join the game that also has this moveset and has their ultimate mode if we want to get invisibility. All right, so once you find somebody that has their awakening for the Suiryu ultimate mode activated, you're going to want them to hit you with their third ultimate move. So my brother Dingus joined the game, and he should be activating his awakening any time now. All right, he's using it. He's using it. So this is perfect. This is exactly what you want. So once he uses that, he's going to use his third move, and when he uses it, I'm going to side dash and use vanishing kick as fast as I can. So here we go. Side dash, vanishing kick. Side dash, vanishing kick. Here we go. It's going to play the whole animation, and then right at the very end, we should be able to do side dash. use it, and I messed it up, I think. Dingus, can you still see me?
Yo, Stud, where did you go? Stud, are you there?
Wait, you actually can't see me? Are you serious?
No, you're invisible on my screen right now, bro. Why do you do this? What? Why do you do
That's
this?
Crazy.
Stop bullying me and bully someone else.
Yeah, Suiryu is actually an insane moveset. But yeah, that's another secret for this character. But there's still one more character left to do, which is the Child Emperor. But there's only one problem. The Tech Prodigy moveset still doesn't have a passive, and it doesn't really have enough to show any crazy secrets about it. So the first emotes I actually want to show you guys are the emotes that you actually have to buy, the limited time emotes. And later in this video, I'm actually going to be showing you guys the admin ones, but I'm going to keep those for last because I'm not going to lie, they're worth the wait. And also because I don't actually have them in game right now, there's like leak videos of them, which I'll show you guys. But all right, as you can see, the two emotes that we can buy are the Last Will and the True Aura. And the Last Will is actually a death emote, so we'll check out the True Aura emote first. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Most of you guys have probably seen this emote already. This one is in everybody's update videos because, bro, this is the biggest aura farming emote of all time. Like, look at this. This thing is the hardest emote. Like, it's so cool. It matches Monster Garu's moveset perfectly. And yeah, you kind of just sit here, man. You kind of just wait. You sit here. You've got this massive smoke aura pile around you. I mean, it just looks insane. It looks so hard. You definitely get like plus like 7,000 aura points just by using it. Which, by the way, if you don't know what move I just used, that's one of the brand new Monster Garu moves. But listen, this video is not about that. This video is about emotes. All right, so if I go ahead and kill the dummy and I use this Last Will emote, check this out. It looks like the dummy's getting left behind, but nah. Yeah, dude, this one is crazy. Look at that. It even punches them super far and even destroys the map. Like, what emotes can destroy the map? And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I've already seen both of those emotes. So you're probably wondering, Stud, we want to see like your reactions to these. Like, we want to see like everything about these emotes. Well, every other emote in this update from this point on in this video, I have not seen yet. And the only way for me to get them is to actually buy some emotes. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy a bunch of random emotes and we'll start going through all of them. Now, I'm not sure how many emotes they actually added in this update, but I'm just gonna keep on spam buying these until there's like no more emotes left. Wait, how many emotes are there? So far, that's 20. This is 30. Okay, there's at least like 30 some emotes. All right, I'm almost done. I'm almost done buying the emotes. Which, by the way, if you guys are buying Robux, use the star code goober. But it looks like there is 36 emotes plus the 2 that I just showed you in this update. So that's a total of 38 emotes overall. And let's start unlocking all the ones that I haven't seen yet. And then, of course, I'll show you guys like the crazy emotes that aren't in the game yet, but are gonna be the next limited time emotes in the game very soon. But all right, here we go. The first emote that I'm gonna be showing you guys is one called Butterfly Tricks. And let's check this one out. Okay, that is sick. Wait, can I walk around with it? I can't walk around with it. Oh, I can't swing it though. It would be crazy if I could actually swing that knife. I feel like this is just one of those emotes that like people kind of forget about. I mean, this one's cool and all. You got a ballast song knife, you know, you got a butterfly knife, but dude, there's gonna be way cooler ones than this. All right, enough of that emote. Let's go to the next one. The next one is called Fine Drink. And bro, what is up with these random emotes? Like, what is going on? Why do I have a drink of wine in my hand? I feel like if you've got some good taste and you want to just sip some wine, you know, you could literally just sit underneath the tree and drink it. Okay, I have brain damage. I'm going to the next one. All right, let's see. We've got one called Objection. Huh. What is up with all these emotes being so short so far? There's got to be better ones than these. But I mean, like, if you ever want to be a lawyer, Objection. You can be a lawyer. All right, come on. There's got to be something better than those. What else do we have here? This next one's called Odd Apple. All right, let's see. What even is this? What even is this? What is that? Why is that even an emote? Who added that? Whose idea was this? We waited 6 months for this. What is wrong with this game? Come on, bro. I just want like a crazy one. Wait, this one's called Magical Sword. Bro, they're so random. They're so random. There's gotta be cooler emotes than this. What is happening? Okay, we're not off to a good start, but just hold on. There's gotta be better ones than this. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one's called Out. They're so random. They're so random. We got one called Sleek. We got a dance emote. I mean, there's a good dance emote's always pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. This is actually probably one of my favorite ones so far. Which, by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet this far into the video, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. All right, let's see. Next emote, The Shadow. Okay. Okay, I don't hate that one. I don't hate this one. That one's not bad. That one's unique. That one's not that bad. I don't really know what it's supposed to be. If somebody knows what it's supposed to be, let me know down below, but I don't dislike that one. That one's not too bad. That was unique. At least that one has like some cool effects. All right, the shadow, I'm not gonna lie. You're not that cool still, so let's do this one. Ooh, lethal beam. Wait, this one's a death emote. This is our first death emote. Okay, dummy, it's time for you to die. All right, here we go. Let's try this out. Lethal beam. Oh! Oh! That's what I'm talking about. See, this is what I've been waiting for. That was cold. That was so cold. That was so cold. Hold on. Nah, I gotta see that again. I gotta see that again. I gotta see that one again. Bro, this is the best one for like Monster Garu. Oh, that's so good. I'm not gonna lie. I think throughout this video, I'm gonna rate some emotes like a 10 out of 10. The other ones, you know, they're probably just like kind of mid. But this so far in this video, this is like the best emote so far. That's a 10 out of 10 emote. All right, next emote though. Let's see if we can top that one. I don't know. Comment down below if you think we're gonna find an even better one than that. All right, here we go. The next one is called Overtime. What is this? See, we're back to the random stuff. What is this? Why would I ever want to use an emote where I'm just sleeping at my desk? This is literally me right now recording this video. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, but I have to get these videos out for you guys. I can't give up. Next emote. All right, what do we got next? We've got Goodbye. This one looks like it's a dance. I think it's one of those trend dances. Yeah, it definitely is. Next. Okay, wait, the next one looks like another dance. Oh, wait, it spawned in like people from my friends list. It spawned in HW and Chloe. Hey, this is cool. Honestly, I'll take this one. It doesn't have any music, but this one's pretty cool. If you want to show off like your friends, make it look like you've got like a team in the game. You know, you could use this emote and maybe people won't try to like target you. All right, not gonna vote that one like a 10 out of 10 though. That one's like, it's okay. All right, the next one is called Come At Me. Ooh! Oh, okay, I like that one. That one's sick. Not a 10 out of 10 though. No, I mean, it's cool. The fingers are kind of throwing me off though. Like, why are they the wrong color? Why don't they match? I don't even know. Next. All right, this one's called Still Funny. Another death emote. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is what I've been waiting for. Weakest dummy. It literally looks like you're about to get killed again, so I could use an emote on you. I'm sorry. It's just how it's gonna be, weakest dummy. All right, let's try this out. Still Funny. Ooh, it's a cutscene. It's a cut. Oh! Oh, he smashed his face into the ground. Oh, yeah, that one's sick. That one's actually sick. Wait, no, I gotta see that again. I gotta see that one again. That is so cool. Hold on. Bro, a whole cutscene? I love when they add cutscenes to these kill emotes. Oh, the sound effects are so gross. I just hear his brain splattering. That's awesome. I love brain splattering all over my face. That one gets a 10 out of 10. Fire. Fire emote. I love it. All right, but let's see what's next. One called Energy Release. Ooh, that reminds me of like Goku. I actually really like this one. This is like an aura farming emote. If you've got some of the, you know, if you got like a girl you're trying to impress in the server or something, man, just pull this one out. She'll be like, oh my gosh, your Roblox avatar is so awesome and cute and rizzy. You know what I'm saying? I think I might be brain rot. I'm gonna go to the next emote now. All right, the next emote, it's another death emote! This is what I'm talking about. This is what we want. This is what we want. Weakest dummy, you're gonna die again. I'm sorry. Bada bing, bada boom, bada pow. Oh, he wanted to emo with me. I feel bad now. All right, let's use this. Celestial Banisher. Oh! That had no right to be that sick. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna use it again. Celestial Banisher. Oh yeah, I like that one. I'm not gonna lie, it's all right. I wouldn't rate it a 10 out of 10, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a 10 out of 10? I like the fact that it's a kill emote, but dude, compared to the other kill emotes, I mean, that one's just, it's all right. All right, the next one is called a pro artist. Ooh. Am I just drawing a picture of myself? What? You see, I just don't get it. Like, what is the purpose of that emote? No, I'm going to the next one. What's the next one? Body swap? Oh, wait a minute. I know what this one does. Hold on. I need to go to a public server. I need to go to a public server so I can test this one. All right, let's see. Oh, I've been spotted. Hey, watch your mouth, buddy. Watch your mouth. Body swap with me now. Body swap with me. Oh my! Body swap with me.
It doesn't work.
What are you doing? Just click the emote already.
I'm clicking it, stud. It doesn't
that?
show like the 2-player emote thing.
Wait, what? You guys don't see? You guys don't see it? What? Is it broken?
It's just broken. They need to fix it.
This is awkward. This is awkward. I'm leaving the server. So I'm pretty sure what that one was supposed to do is have me switch bodies with someone, but it does not work. I think it's broken. So, that one though, I'm not gonna lie, that'd be like a 10 out of 10. If you could like switch bodies with your friends just to troll people, that would be cool. And I'm pretty sure I just got all of the emotes mixed up in my inventory because I left the game. Crap, I don't even know which ones I've done anymore. Okay, let me see. Let me just start flying through these. We got ding dong. Okay, but what is that? We got backflip burpee. Dude, they're so random. Assault. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ooh. Okay, that one's aura. That one's aura. I like that. We've got specialty. All right. Another just completely random one. No food. Bro, what? Why? Why are these even in the game? Locked in. Oh! Blue locker! A blue locker! Yes! 10 out of 10. This is peak. Bro, I swear, strongest battleground saw that blue lock was trending. They're like, yeah, we gotta add blue lock emotes, dude. I get it. I mean, that's fire, though. That's so cool. We got perfect concentration. Another blue lock one! I knew it just by the name. Isagi! Dude, this one's sick. This one's cool. I like these. I like the blue lock ones. I'm a sucker for blue lock. I'm not gonna lie. I like blue lock. 10 out of 10. Fire. 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 Not as cool as the last one, but still fire. Actually, speaking of the last one, I will be keeping that one. I will be keeping that one right here. And all right, I'm not gonna lie. The rest of the regular ones just seem to be kind of mid. Like, what is this, bro? What is happening here? Like, okay, random dance. Nice. Cool. All right, there's one called down, and it's literally just a random dance. Nice. Cool. Very interesting. Very, very unique. There's ding dong. Da na 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 with my vibin'. Yeah. We got one called mesmerizer. Hey. Hey, hey, the lumberjack. Ooh, I'm a big, strong lumber. I'm going insane. Please help me. Like, why did they even add this? In charge. Ooh, I like these. I like these ones that respond to your friends. We got Nato and Zentuba, dude. Fire. Happy time. Hey, hey, hey. Tweaker. Brother, what is going on? Okay, I think I'm done covering the regular emotes. It's time to cover the rest of the death emotes, and then of course the next emotes that are going to be the limited time emotes in the game that have gotten leaked. All right, so we got a move called explosive stomps, and this is a brand new finisher. So let's go ahead and hit this dummy real quick. We'll go ahead and get a finisher on him real quick. There we go, and then we'll hit him with the explosive stomps. Oh, that's a fire Garu finisher. That's a fire Garu finisher. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That was cool. I like that. Wait, I'm doing it again. I have to do it again. Like, imagine using it right after you hit a doom dive. Boom, boom. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It literally matches the colors and everything of the Monster Garu moveset. Amazing. Anyway, hold on. I actually haven't given any love to the Child Emperor moveset, so let me use that one a little bit too. All right, let me go ahead and kill the dummy again. Oh crap, I forgot this is the one that creates a black hole. Yeah, that just deleted the dummy. I can't even use a death emo if the dummy's deleted. What is wrong with me? All right, we've got one called Embers. We will try this one next. So let me go ahead and hit him with a Weboom, which is a brand new finisher. And then we're gonna go ahead and hit him with the Embers. What is this one? Oh! This is another excellent Monster Garu one. Dude, why is there so many that match Monster Garu in this update? That's fire. What? Okay, dummy, calm down. Calm down. Just calm down for a second. All right, boom, boom. Let's go ahead and hit the Embers one more time. Yeah, that is sick. That is sick. And it even like throws them across the map. 10 out of 10. Fire. What else do we have? Time shift. I don't think that I've seen this one yet. I don't think I've seen this one yet. All right, there we go. We killed the dummy. Let's go ahead and use it. Time shift. Oh! 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 I think he just pooped himself. Yeah, might be my favorite. Dude! That's overkill. That's overkill. That's overkill. Oh my gosh. That's so good. 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Yeah, these new ones are so good. Wait, are those all of them? Wait, Still Funny, Celestial Banisher, Lethal Beam, Last Will. I think that's it. I think that's all of the regular ones. But don't click off the video yet, because we still gotta show the ones that you probably haven't seen yet in any update videos, because they were just leaked to all of us. Let me go ahead and show you those right now. Which, by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button. You've watched this far in the video. Hit subscribe. And by the way, shout out to Jeff Clears for these leaks. He is the one that leaked it. This is like the top leaker guy, so subscribe to him if you want to see leaks. And here is the first limited time emo. I do not know the name of it, but this is what it looks like. Dude, definitely Dragon Ball inspired. Ultra Instinct. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. This one is going to be awesome when they add it. I would rate that one a 10 out of 10. That one's another aura farming one. Like I said, if you got some girls in the server, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, your Roblox avatar is so drippy. Oh my gosh, wow. All right, what else do we have here? Let's see. This looks like another one. What is this? What is he doing? Is he even using an emote? Oh! What is he doing? Wait. Did he just he just Sunjin wooed it? Nah. He just Sunjin wooed it, bro. Oh my gosh. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. He literally just made the dummy like his what is it called? His shadow puppet or whatever the frick they're called. Something like that. Bro, that is so cool. And then it even mimics all of his movements. Does it mimic the M1s? Wait. How is this an emote? This is not an what? What? That's all right. This is a pay to win emo. If this is an emo, it's pay to win. Yeah, I'm rating this one a 100 out of 10. Like, what the heck even is that? That's a 1 million out of 10. Like, making the dummy turn into your shadow army is definitely like the most aura you could possibly do. But believe it or not, there's more. There's more emotes like this one. I haven't seen this one though. So what is it? Oh, it's nothing. Okay, I'm just confused. What? I don't even know what's going on anymore. How is this a limited time emote? It just spawns in people that punch players with you? That's overpowered. That's broken. That's so broken. The players even teleport to you. How is that even fair? And they do death emotes? How is that even fair? What the junk? And we're not done because there's a Sukuna one. Brother. Wait a minute. How is that a death emote? That just killed someone. What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. How are these death emotes? It's literally just a Sukuna moveset. And that's the full video. Those are all of the leaks that I have for you guys, plus every single one of the emotes inside of this update. But all right, let me go ahead and put on the option in Private Servers Plus called Finishers Only. So now every single move we use will literally be one of these finishing moves. And of course, we're gonna start with the good old strongest hero Saitama moveset. And as you can see, I've made 2 different platforms of dummies. And that's because we're going to test out the base move finishers on these dummies and then the ultimate mode finishers on these dummies over here. But all right, you know what? Let's go ahead and check out the first finisher, which is for the normal punch. Are you ready, Dingus?
Yes, sir. Let's see it.
All right. Wow. Boom. Okay, dude, we literally just put a crater in the wall. That's literally only the first one. All right, Dingus. Now I'm going to have you actually show what the regular punch looks like. So go ahead and punch him normally. So that was the finisher, and this is the regular punch.
Yo, you better stop talking sweet about Chloe.
Huh?
See, look at that. It's not nearly as cool. There's no crater in the wall. All right, but let's move on to the next finisher, which is the consecutive punches. And actually, as you can see, nothing really happened. There's a reason for that. That one actually got removed from the game because it was too bloody and it got the game age restricted.
What the? Oh, that's so stupid.
Yeah, and same with this next one. Look at this. The shove literally does nothing. It used to literally just remove the entire upper part of the body. So the finishers used to be way cooler for this moveset, and now they kind of suck. But maybe the last finisher will, you know, make up for it. So go ahead and use it.
All right, we'll do a little uppercut. Hey. Oh, dude!
Bro, that was like Team Rocket blasting off again. All right, but now it's time for the ultimate mode. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure if this Awakening has any finishers because all of these moves one-shot move anyways. Omnidirectional Punch does not. Table Flip does not. Death Counter does not. But I guess there is one secret feature that I can show about the Serious Punch. If you actually do a Serious Punch, look in the sky right now, Dingus. Do you see clouds?
Yes, sir. I see. What?
Not anymore.
What? What?
Yeah, the Serious Punch actually just clears the clouds. So out of all 8 of the moves, there's only like 3 cool things. So let's go ahead and rate this moveset's finisher. I'm not gonna lie, Saitama used to be way cooler, but now it's kind of a C tier. It's not that good anymore.
I was gonna say it seemed kind of mid.
But we still got all these movesets left, so let's move on to the next one. And the next one is the Hero Hunter, aka Garu. And Dingus, why don't you go first and show us what the regular move looks like?
Hey, check it. Hey-yo.
All right, there's the regular move. Not bad, not bad. That's kind of cool, but I'm gonna show you why the finishers are so cool, Dingus. Watch this. I not only destroy him, but then I slam him into the ground. Okay, that one was kind of lame. I thought it would be cooler. Wait, hold on. Just show me what the next move, like regular move, looks like.
All right, so we gonna grab him, and we gonna drag him and throw him.
Okay, what about the finisher? All right, boom. It looks the same. It looks the same. But, oh, you do like an extra slam. You suplex him into the ground.
You just dropped an elbow on him.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of cool. All right, what about the next one? Go ahead and use Hunter's Grasp.
We just throw him that way.
It literally just throws him. All right, what about the finisher version? Okay, so he smashes them, and then it smashes their head. Okay, every single move seems to have a finisher. Oh, unlike Saitama, all of these have finishers. All right, wait. You go ahead and use Praise Peril. And you know what? You can go ahead and just use it on me because the dummy does not punch you. All right, let me do this. So this is the regular Praise Peril move. It's kind of cool, but all right, let's try this one. And I need you to Praise Peril me. Go ahead. All right, here we go. And boom. Okay, hold on. Whoa. Yo.
Oh, nah.
Yo. Okay, that's the best finisher. That's the best finisher. All right, now let's check out the ultimate mode and see if the ultimate mode has any finishers too. All right, I'm pretty sure that this one does it. Yeah, that's no finisher. I'm pretty sure Final Hunt doesn't either. Okay, yeah, there's no finisher for that one either. I'm pretty sure Crushed Rock doesn't have a finisher. Yeah, none of these have finishers. Oh, I guess only the base moveset for Garu has finishers. I don't know.
It's kind of boring.
But you know what? I will say it has pretty cool ones, but I will say it's just like the same level as Saitama. It's all right.
I'd put it barely in front of Saitama.
Yeah, you know what? We'll put it B tier since it actually has a finisher for every single base move. But all right, now that we've rated those two, it's time to move on to the next moveset, Genos the Destructive Cyborg. All right, but there we go. I just equipped the Genos moveset. And you know what? This round, I'm going to go ahead and show what these regular moves look like with no finishers. All right, so the first move that we've got is Machine Gun Blows. It just kind of looks like this, and then you shoot them up in the air. It's all right. It's actually a pretty cool move by itself. But let's see what the finisher looks like. Go ahead.
Man, let's go.
All right, watch this. You literally shoot him and burn him up. His body is smoking in the corner. Let me use the next one. This one's called Ignition Burst. It actually, there's a good way to use it, kind of like that. That's pretty much the move. But let's see what the finisher looks like. Go ahead, Dingus.
Okay, I'm not gonna do all that wah kind of stuff, but I'm gonna go up to him like a little bop, bop. Ooh, okay. Nah, that's sick.
Yeah, that one is pretty cool. But all of these are literally burning the player up. All right, you know what? Go ahead and use the Blitz Shot.
Wait, you're not gonna show the regular move first?
Nah, because it's pretty much the same thing.
Hey.
Yeah, you look at that. You literally just burn him to a crisp. You put him in the toaster, bro. So this is regular Jet Dive. It's pretty cool. But, dude, look at the finisher.
Let's see it. All right. Hey.
All right, go ahead and use it, bro. This one. That one is sick.
Nah, that's sick, dude. When was Genos this cool?
Bro, it's always been that cool. All right, but Dingus, let's see what these ultimate mode finishers look like now. And I'm pretty sure most of them are just gonna burn these goobers to a crisp. Ow, you just killed me. All right, go ahead and use the first finisher.
All right, it's the Thunder Kick. Oh!
There was like no finisher for that one. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a finisher.
I thought that one had a cool one.
I know, me too. But all right, Speed Blitz Drop Kick. All right, that one literally did no finisher either. And I killed you. Wait, how did I burn you, but I didn't burn the other guy? Okay, that makes no sense. And then the last one is Incinerate, and I'm pretty sure this one does exactly what it says, and it just incinerates them. Yeah, it literally just burns them. Like you put something in the toaster for too long. But Dingus, I'm not gonna lie. Almost every single one of those moves had a finisher, and that last one was pretty cool. So, I think we should put this one in A tier. It's pretty cool.
A tier, stud.
Yo, what are you doing? All right, but let's move on to the next moveset, which is the Deadly Ninja. All right, but there we go. We now have the Deadly Ninja moveset equipped, and let's check out these finishers. And you know what? To save some time, you guys can compare these, but I'm just going to go ahead and use all the regular moves right away. This is Flash Strike. It just looks like that. We got Whirlwind Kick. Just looks like that. Pretty normal. The character just kind of stands back up. There's Scatter. which just kind of scatters the character around kind of like that. And then there's explosive shuriken where you just throw a shuriken at them. But you know what? Let's check out these finishers. All right, but Dingus, go ahead and use the finisher for the first move, the flash strike on this dummy.
All right, let's go. Come on now. Hiya.
All right, let's see. Oh, bro, see, that's sick. The finishers just look so much cooler. You just chopped him into a million bits. What about the whirlwind kick? Try this. Oh, what? Oh, yo, nah. No! Wait, why did I not remember that one?
I feel like I've never seen that.
That one just got added. That's actually one of the new ones, bro. I forgot about that.
Wait, that's new? You're telling me Santino's updating?
Yeah, dude, that is sick. That is sick. Yeah, bro, he literally just added that. Okay, now that one by itself was one of the coolest ones in this video so far. I'm not gonna lie. But all right, try scatter on this one right here. Let's see, scatter. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it just chops them up into little bits just like the other one did. And then explosive shuriken, I'm pretty sure will just burn him to a crisp. He just turns him into a burnt piece of toast.
Yo, he smelled kind of good. Kind of got me hungry, you know what I'm saying?
Did you just say that the weakest dummy's burning body made you... Okay, you know what? But all right, let's go ahead and activate our ultimates to see if there is any ultimate finishers, because a lot of the movesets so far haven't had any, but some movesets actually do. All right, but let's try the Twin Blade Rush first. I don't know if the Twin Blade Rush has one besides just slicing them up into little bits. Nope, it doesn't even have a finisher. Cool. All right, Dingus, try straight on. All right, let's see. All right, that one doesn't even have a finisher either. Wait, what? Hold on a minute. Wait, does Carnage have one? This is a move where you throw shurikens. Okay, that one you just burn them to a crisp. Try fourfold flash strike on this dummy.
All right,
Okay,
check it.
see. None of them have finishers.
That's so boring.
Okay, hold on a minute. I thought this one was going to be rated way higher, but this one didn't even have finishers for any of the ultimate moves. That's kind of lame. I'm going to have to put this one in a high B tier. I still think it's better than Saitama's only 2 finishers. But all right, let's move on to the next moveset on our list, which is the Brutal Demon. But all right, there we go. I now have the Metal Bat moveset, and let's test these out. Now, we're going to use the regular moves first, just like we did in that last round. But all right, the first move is, of course, Home Run, where you smack them way over there. The second move is Beat Down, which is probably one of my favorite moves, where you just smack them around. Then you've got the Grand Slam and the Foul Ball, which is actually like a pretty cool move too. But it's time to see the finishers. Hopefully these finishers are actually all good. And dude, I see potential too, dude. Like a metal bat is a crazy weapon to be beating somebody up with.
Bop, bop, bop.
Sometimes I think about hitting you with the metal bat quite a lot.
Yeah?
Hey! All right, but Dingus, go ahead and use your first finisher, the home run on this dummy. All right, go ahead, Dingus. All right, hit him with that. Oh, that was sick. Bro, you literally like swung him around your bat and then launched him. Okay, we got a cool finisher right off the bat, but what about Beat Down? Let me see. So it knocks him to the ground. But this time, this time he just smacks him around. All right, and now let's try Grand Slam. Smack and boom. Yo! Look, we just planted their head inside of the ground.
Nah, dude, that's a whole violation.
All right, now go ahead and use Foul Ball. Oh, nice. Good aim. Nice aim.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm stealing the kill. Oh, I hit you! No! Oh, that's sick, though. That is sick. Yo, I didn't realize how cool Metal Bats ones were. Metal Bats finishers are awesome. Thing is, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, this is looking pretty good. Let's check the ultimate modes. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the Savage Tornado. I'm not sure if there is a finisher for Savage Tornado, but we're about to find out. There is not. It just launches the dummy far away. All right, go ahead and try Brutal Beatdown, Dingus. All right, let's see what he does. Oh, he's going over there. Okay. That didn't really have a finisher either, did it?
It's just supposed to launch you and then you're gonna like hit him on the ground, I think?
Let's try strength difference. Watch out. Now this one I know does have a finisher. Look at that. It launches them all the way to the wall. Dude, we literally almost hit him outside of the map. That would have been so funny. All right, so that one has one. And now go ahead and hit me, Dingus. Go ahead and hit me.
No, you baited.
I don't know if this one counts as a finisher. It is the death. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, this one, I would say it's not a finisher because it does kill like every move, so you can't really give it a finisher. But I'm not gonna lie, so far this has been my favorite finisher moveset, so I'm gonna have to rate this one in A tier above Genos.
Yes, sir. A tier.
But all right, let's move on to the next moveset and rate the finishers for the Blade Master, aka Atomic Samurai. All right, but boom, there we go. I got my Atomic Samurai moveset ready. All right, so our first move is quick slice. That is what it looks like normally. Our second move is utmost cleave, which is also a pretty cool move. Then we've got our pinpoint cut. And lastly, I guess I need you to punch me. I've got my split-second counter.
Ooh, okay.
They're pretty cool, and they've got a lot of potential for, like, crazy finishers, so let's see if they actually have good ones. All right, finishers only is going back on, and go ahead and use the first one, Dingus.
All right, quick slice.
See? Quick slice. Oh, it just chops them up. That was sick. That was cool. All right, what about Atmos Cleave? All right, this one pops them up. Oh, and then I do a slice down. And then also chop them into a million pieces, bro. That's pretty cool. All right, you wanna try a pinpoint cut? Use it from right here on this dummy. All right, let's see. All right, that one, you slice them, and dude, there was like a energy wave around them too. That was sick. So far, it's pretty good. And Dingus, I don't know if you know about this finisher. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a sweat, so I know what most of these finishers are already. I have a pretty good idea of when they're gonna be cool. And Dingus, this one's about to blow your mind.
Yeah, we'll see about that, buddy.
All right, well, just go ahead and punch me then. Watch this. Watch this. Bro.
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Dude. But all right, time to activate our awakening and see if there is any finishers for our ultimate moves. All right, and I'm going to go first. I'm going to use Sunset on this dummy. All right, let's see. Let's see. Usually, if it burns them, it will literally just burn them into toast. Yep, this one just turned them into toast again, Dingus. All right, now go ahead and use Solar Cleave on this dummy right here and see what happens. Did it do anything besides cook them? Nope, it just cooked them again, didn't it? All right, what about Sunrise? I wonder if Sunrise will do anything different. So it's the same move so far. You chop them up. And will it burn them? Yep, this one cooks them too. Okay. And then lastly, Atomic Slash. This is just the normal Atomic Slash. If you get hit with this in-game, it's an insta-kill. Because you literally slice their whole atoms apart. And yeah, they just die. And they got burned to a crisp. And you did too. Nice.
I was trying to get a good view.
All right, so none of the ultimates really have crazy finishers. They all do burn to like a crisp though. But because of that one counter move finisher, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to rate it all the way in S tier.
Oh, S tier? Really?
Yep, our first S tier moveset, which, you know what that means. We have to move on to the next moveset, the Wild Psychic, aka Tatsubaki. All right, but let's go ahead and test out these first moves without the finisher. All right, so move number one, Crushing Pole. Pretty cool move on its own. Move number two, Windstorm Fury. A pretty cool move on its own too. Just smacks him down on the ground. Then we've got the Stone Coffin, which traps them in a coffin and actually copies the same color, whatever the ground is, if you were confused why it was brown. And then Explosive Push. What do you think so far? Pretty cool moves, huh?
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah, you just wait until you see what the finishers are, bro. This might actually blow your mind.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
All right. Use Crushing Pole's finisher. Go ahead.
Get over here, buddy.
Watch this.
Oh.
Watch this, dude.
Oh.
Is that not sick, bro? That one's not even the coolest one. Watch this next one. You ready? Watch this.
Yeah,
dude, this one's so cool. You think it's over? It's not over.
What?
Watch. I can fly up in the air. It's smack him down.
Oh, nah. S tier. S tier.
Wait, did I just get you stuck with that? Wait, I didn't even know. That's like a tech. If you hit them with the finisher, it gets them stuck in that move where you have to dash out of it. That's cool. All right, now go ahead and use Stone Coffin. This one's really cool too. Look at this. Look at this, dude.
Oh,
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
S tier. S tier.
Yeah. I might have to say S tier. All right, what about this? Explosive Push? Oh, bro. You're joking.
What?
You're joking. Bro, every single one of the moves, every single one of them have their own super unique and cool finisher. All right, nah, that's crazy. What about their ultimates, though? All right, I'm activating my awakening. Here we go. Let's see if these have their own finishers, too. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use Cosmic Strike on this goober right here. I'm pretty sure this one, since it's a fire one, will just burn them to a crisp. Yep, it just turned into a piece of toast again. All right, go ahead and use Psychic Ricochet. See what that one does. All right, there we go. Let's see. Let's see if there's a finisher for this one. Okay, it does not look like there's a finisher. There's no finisher for that. And then, of course, Terrible Tornado has no finisher either. It literally just, like, one-shots everybody that it hits. But I will say, it is one of the coolest ultimate modes in the strongest Battlegrounds. You literally break the goober's skull and then smack him down. Yeah, there we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. And go ahead and try the Sky Snatcher. See if that one has a finisher. All right, there we go. There we go. Let's see. Okay, no finisher for that one. And you killed me somehow. Bro, what? I'm stuck on my ass! All right, but now it's time to rate the Wild Psychic's finisher. Let's see what it is. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put it above Atomic Samurai. I'm putting in an S tier at the very, very top above Atomic Samurai.
Yes, sir. No question.
But we've only got 3 movesets left. So let's move on to the next moveset, which is the Martial Artist. But all right, there we go. I now have the Martial Artist moveset equipped. And let's see what these regular moves look like before we test out the finishers so we can compare them. All right, so we've got the Bullet Barrage, which goes ahead and picks them up and slams them down just like that. We've got one of my personal favorites, the Vanishing Kick. We got the Whirlwind Drop, and then of course one of my other favorites, which is the Head First, where you kick them up and then slam them down. This moveset is actually one of the most fun to use. But are the finishers the most fun to use? Let's test it out. All right, Dingus, you can go ahead and use the first finisher, which is the Bullet Barrage.
All right, let's check it.
All right, let's see. Okay, this one, bro, you're literally surfing on him like a surfboard. And you killed me. All right, this next one is for Vanishing Kick. Oh, yo.
Oh, so you spun him around.
That was awesome. Okay, hold on. These are all crazy too. Wait, why are they getting better as we're going to newer movesets, bro? It's got to be they just put more effort into movesets now. All right, Dingus, go ahead and use your third one, Whirlwind Drop. Okay, let's see this. This one, you just stomp them into the ground and do area damage. All right. I'm not gonna lie, brother. The Head First one is the best. This is the best finisher for this moveset. Watch this. Watch this, bro. You throw them up in the air, you jump up, and you slam them down. Bro, that's a base moveset. Yeah, bro. Honestly, I feel like I don't even have to see what the freaking ultimate moves look like. But you know what? We got to test anyway. Because I think this moveset actually does have an ultimate mode finisher.
Okay, let's see.
All right, Dingus, you've got to see this ultimate mode finisher. So, look at this. Not only do I just beat the crap out of you with the dragon, but there is a cutscene attached to it. You ready? You ready?
There's a cutscene. Oh, nah, dude.
Bro, that is literally an ultimate mode finisher. Let me check and see if the finishers are for the other moves too. Let's see. I think that's normal. That is normal. Yep, I think that's normal. Earth Splitting Strike. I know that one doesn't have one. Last Breath. I know that one doesn't have one either. So that's pretty much it. So you know what? I feel like this is the easiest choice yet. The Suiryu moveset has the best finisher so far in this video.
S tier, baby.
But there's still 2 more movesets we have to judge. So let's test these last ones out and see if they can beat Suiryu. But all right, the next moveset we're going to be using is Child Emperor. But all right, there we go. We now have the Child Emperor moveset equipped. And let's test this out. So this is the regular first move, Waboom. Just like destroyed them. Then we have Plasma Cannon. Regular move, just punches them with that move. We've got Trinity Tear, which will fling them up and down slam them like that. And then the last one is this Double Trouble move where you spawn in the JJK Megamaru character. Oh, and for some reason the dummy flings away. But all right, time to turn on finishers only, and let's test out if they look any different. All right, go ahead and use Waboom. All right, Waboom. This one probably, yep, just turns them into burnt toast. This is not looking too good for this moveset. We've got Plasma Cannon. What will this do? Burnt toast again? Yep, burnt toast again. What about Trinity Tear? Try Trinity Tear. Will this do anything? Okay, let's see. It did nothing. Oh no. Oh no.
Nah, bro.
What about Double Trouble? What about Double Trouble? Is there anything different about this?
It's brain rot tier. It's brain rot tier.
Oh no, I think it might be brain rot tier. There is no finishers at all. Yep, this is gonna be the first F tier on our list. There's literally no finishers for this moveset. What the jump? But that brings us to the last moveset on the list, which is the Admin KJ moveset. All right, but let's see what the no finishers moves look like. And we're actually not going to use the ultimate moves for this one either because I'm not going to lie, they all one shot. They all do like a ton of damage. So there's no real finisher to them besides like just burning to death. So go ahead and use the regular Ravage move.
All right, check it. Pop.
All right,
so the stomach.
Ravage punches them around, kicks them, and kicks them like a little distance. And then we've got Swift Sweep, which just kicks them away. All right, you go ahead and use Collateral Ruin. What does Collateral Ruin do? So the regular move, it just looks like the regular one. It just launches them. And then here, let me go ahead and you know, just let me counter you really quick. You know what I'm saying? There we go. That's the regular counter. But let's see if there's any finishers for KJ. I actually am not really like familiar with that. I'm not sure if it does or not. But let's turn on finishers only and let's test it out. All right, here we go. Time for Ravage, the final moveset. Will this be an S tier or an F tier? So far, it looks the same. Oh, okay. So the only thing it did is just launched it like 5 times further.
Bro, he went a lot further.
I know. All right, use swift sweep. What about this one? All right, that did nothing. Bro, you know what, bro? Get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here, bro. That was terrible. All right, what about collateral ruin? Let's see. I'm gonna use this. That did nothing.
Nah, KJ's failing.
Wait,
can I counter you?
You know what? Yeah, you can counter me. Here, let's see. Does this one have a finisher? No way.
No, F tier.
Did none of them have finishers? KJ let us down.
KJ F tier.
That's actually crazy. I did not expect that to happen. But the final ranking is, since KJ actually has ultimate modes though, so I'm gonna put KJ above Child Emperor. But this is the final finisher tier list in the strongest battlegrounds. You can make Saitama's ultimate moves invisible. So check this out. This person named Game Things uploaded this video titled New Methods on How to Get Invisible Table Flip in the Strongest Battlegrounds. And this video's only got 3,000 views, but the shorts will continue to get more and more views as this video goes on. But all right, let's check this out. All right, he found 2 methods to have invisible table flip. All right, let's see what they are. All right, the first method is the serious punch method. What is that? All you have to do is land on a serious punch and table flip. Oh, I see. If you're way up in the air, then the table flip is invisible. As you can see, there's no lines before that hits. All right, and the second one is if you're on top of a trash can and jump into it, it looks like it also works up there. Okay, we'll try that one. If this actually works, this is super overpowered. This will be like a really easy way for you to get kill streaks in this game. And as you guys already know, this is what regular table flip looks like. If somebody's about to use it on you, you know it's coming because there's these lines in the floor. It's never good if you see that. But if you stand on this trash can, apparently those lines disappear and the move is completely invisible. All right, so I'm going to stand up right on top of the trash can, and then I'm going to jump and use table flip. Is it working? Is it working?
Nope.
What? It didn't work! Bro, what the jump? All right, let me test the serious punch method then. All right, so if I go ahead and punch just like that, reactivate my awakening, and then run on top of here, and then try to use the table flip from all the way up here, let's see if it works. Okay, let's see. Okay, nope, that myth is busted. I can't believe I actually fell for that. All right, so the first one wasn't true, but maybe the second one will be. And the second viral myth is that you can get Gojo in ranked mode in the strongest battlegrounds. All right, this video is by Lance Engine, and this one's got way more views, 3.2 million views. This is really viral. So let's see. Okay, him and the weakest dummy are in ranked right now, and they both have Gojo. What? How? What? And, oh wait, how did he die if he had Gojo? And one of the top comments by this guy right here said that how to do it, you need to join private server and then join duels. So let's test this out. If this actually works, this is going to be super overpowered. All right, let me go ahead and equip the Gojo moveset really quickly. All right, Gojo is now equipped, and now it says to join duels. So let's try that. All right, I joined duels. I'm going to join a 1v1 and see if it worked now. Wait, I have it. Wait, what? Wait, what? How do I have it? I have Gojo. Wait, hold on, but I didn't get Gojo's what? I didn't get Gojo's moves. All right, well, I'm not gonna lie. This myth is like half true. Bro, what are you aiming at? What are you aiming at? Get out! You know what? I wasn't expecting that to even be true, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna count that myth as true. But let's see if the next myth is even crazier than that. Because the next myth is you can become invisible without private servers. All right, let's test this out then. And I think to test this out, I might need to get my brother Dingus to join the server. All right, but this video is by Game Things 924, and it's got 17,000 views. And it says 1 to be invisible without private servers plus, and meanwhile he's literally invisible. Watch till the end. All right, let's check this out. All right, so it looks like he just got hit with one of Suiryu's ultimate modes. He says spam evasive and vanishing kick. Okay. Oh, and look at that. He even did that in like a normal server. Okay, I've got to try this. Yo, what's up, little brother?
What's good, study? What you doing?
Hey, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to use the Suiryu moveset real quick, okay?
All right, let me just pick the martial artist.
All right, I just equipped it too. Come back to the middle. All right, so I just went ahead and gave you your awakening. Go ahead and activate it. And then once you activate it, I need you to hit me with Earth Splitting Strike. All right, hit me. Go, right there. All right, nice. All right, so now I think I need to just spam this and two.
What are you spamming? What are you talking about?
Spam evasive and 2.
Let's get
evasive and 2. All right, here we go. Spam evasive 2. Oh! Oh my gosh. Yo, Dingleberry. Dingleberry.
Oh, I see you. I see you.
What's up,
I see you hitting
Dingus? Wait, am I invisible on your screen?
Yes.
Am I invisible? Oh my gosh. Wait, what? Why are you not following me up here?
I can't
this is
do
insane.
anything.
Yo, this myth is actually real. This myth is actually real. That's crazy. Yo, let's go. This is so sick. All right, now time to finish Dingus off.
Yo, chill out. Bro.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy. All right, that myth was insane, but let's move on to the next one. All right, but this next myth says that there are secret auras. If you guys don't already know, inside of the cosmetics feature in the auras, you could equip a bunch of different auras, just like this. There's like this golden one. There's this pretty drippy midnight aura one. And they've even got like ultra instant Goku as well. They've got a bunch of really cool ones, but apparently there's ones that are secret that you can unlock. All right, let's see if this viral myth is actually true. And this video's got 47,000 views. And by the way, shout out to the person who made it. But all right, it says, want this secret aura? Of course I do. Step 1, have a friend play as Sonic. Get to low health. Okay. And then what? Step 3, have your friend use scatter, and then they have to leave quickly before you die. Okay, all right, let's test this out. I'm gonna get Dingus to help me again. All right, I got Dingus to join back. He's got his moveset equipped. Now, Dingus, I need you to get me a little bit low.
Okay, just boom, boom, boom.
Okay, now I need you to use your scatter move, but before my character dies, I need you to leave the game, okay? But hit me like 2 more times. Okay, there. Now you need to use scatter, but before I die, you gotta leave the game. Oh, and you didn't leave in time. I died right away. Why didn't you leave the game?
Because that was instant. I didn't know it was gonna be that fast that you died.
Bro, you have to leave the game before I die.
I'm sorry. I just didn't want to leave you, stud.
Bro, you are weird, dude. All right, go. Remember, you have to leave right away. Leave right away. Oh, and it's not working. Okay, I think that this one might be fake. Yep, I'm not gonna lie. That viral myth, it just doesn't seem to work because I literally die as soon as he hits me. They might have fixed this actually in one of the recent updates, so that's kind of weird. But let's check out the next myth. And the next myth is you could actually give the crab boss and outsiders the ice boss moveset. So let's test this out. All right, so this video is by Lance Stuff. It's got 300,000 views. And it says secret things inside the strongest Battlegrounds. All right, so there's a secret Garo ultimate moveset. We all probably know that already, but look at this. A frozen crab and a frozen outsider. And it looks like the way he did that was just by making them walk into it. So let's test this out. All right, let me go ahead and spawn a Mr. Krabs and a Mr. Outsider really quick. Where are they spawning? Oh, there's the outsider. There's the crab. Okay, now I need to spawn a bunch of meteors. I need to spawn as many meteors as I can. Okay, now I need to get them to go over one of these moves. All right, crab, follow me. Crab, follow me. Crab, follow me. Does it work? Does it work? Oh! Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Oh, no. Now the crab literally has like 3 times health. But what about the outsider? Can I get the outsider to walk through it? Right here, let's see. Okay, I'm making him walk. Is it gonna work? Did it work? Oh, he missed it. He missed it barely. Ow! Did I just die? Bro, the crab and the outsider just killed me. All right, I still need to see if I can get the outsider to go inside of it. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna fly past the crab. All right, now the outsider, you need to just follow me straight into it. Let's see. Does it work? It looks like the outsider is not able to get the ice boss moveset. But the freaking crab got it somehow, and now he's about to destroy me. So, before I die, we need to go to the next myth, but that one was actually true. But all right, this next myth, if it's true, is gonna be absolutely insane because you can make a custom death counter animation. We all know how the weakest dummy has his own custom death counter, but this viral myth says that you can make your own too. And this video has 144,000 views, and it's by Linksy Smiley Face. So apparently, if you go into build mode and you travel outside the map until you make it all the way to the death counter box, you can actually add different effects to your death counter. As you can see, this is what Linksy's death counter looks like. Pretty crazy, but I bet I can make one cooler than that if this is actually true. So, time to fly all the way to the death counter box. By the way, if you guys didn't know there was a death counter box, yes, there is a death counter box. And it's like way over there. So, time to go flying.
1 hour later.
All right, we finally made it to the death counter box. And now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to activate my build mode. And I'm going to start placing some blocks. All right, there we go. I made my custom death counter. Now the only thing I need to do is to actually get death counter so I can see it. All right, Dingus, you should have death counter. I want you to activate your death counter and don't ask any questions. All right, you're about to see the craziest thing ever.
Okay, I've got it popped. What are you doing?
I'm gonna punch you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's see if this works.
Yeah, well,
Let's see if this works, please. Oh! No! It did work!
Why is it all red?
It did work, and my easy was there. Did you see the little easy beside his arm? I literally put like a little text that said easy.
Well, how did you do that? Did you like script the game or something?
Nah, no, it's just one of the myths that I'm busting right now, dude.
Tell me!
All right, you know what? Honestly, Dingus, get out of here. I need to bust the next myth. All right, but the next myth is the weakest dummy has another secret cutscene. All right, let's check this out. This video is by Onyx, and it says the weakest dummy is in his villain arc. All right, let's see what this is about. Somebody's shooting a blitz shot at the dummy, and he dodged it. Okay, all right. Yo, if this myth is true, that's gonna be crazy. But for this one, obviously, I'll have to use the destructive cyborg moveset. So let me go ahead and reset really quick. And I'm not gonna lie, I was standing like, the guy was standing like way over here. So I think I'm just gonna have to, you know, spam until I can actually hit the dummy. Die, dummy.
God, please,
die.
no.
Let's see if he dodges. I'm watching. He's not dodging anything. Nothing is being dodged. Why is nothing being dodged? We're gonna need to aim down. No, what is he not dodging it? Okay, he definitely didn't dodge that. I'm starting to think that this myth is not true. He's just getting destroyed at this point. Okay, you know what? Honestly, I feel kind of bad. I'm not gonna do it anymore to the W. He gets beat up enough already, so this myth is false. But all right, let's check out the next myth. And the next myth is you can get an infinite kill streak using zombies in the strongest battlegrounds. All right, this video is by Lance, and it's got 77,000 likes and 1.7 million views. So, all right, it says there's a gear that you can spawn from the gear spawner called the zombie staff. I knew that already. And if you use any of Suiryu's moves, it gives you, or any regular moves, it gives you a kill streak. Wait, he's using Speedo Sound Sonic. I'm gonna try that. I knew this worked with Suiryu, but if it works with Speedo Sound Sonic, that would be cool too. There we go. Let me get the zombie stuff. And now let's go ahead and spawn in some zombies. All right, so now if I use the Carnage move, it gives me a kill streak. Okay, that's pretty crazy. Bro, that's like the easiest way to get a kill streak ever in the strongest battlegrounds. Yeah, that myth is actually true. And since that was true, let's move on to the next myth. All right, but this next myth says that there is a death counter emote. And this is another video by our boy Lance Engine. And it's got 1.9 million views. Let's check this out. It says the owner of the strongest battlegrounds accidentally updated the game. And this accidental update led to random emotes having death counter. And if someone punched you, they would get death countered. Okay, I know what this is talking about. So the emote they're talking about is actually called, I think, like, give me money or something. It's called take my money. This emote right here. And if you use this after a specific update, you can have death counter. And I actually have proof of this because I got to use it. Now, technically, this is false because it doesn't work in the strongest battlegrounds now. I'll even prove it. See, look, there's an attacking dummy right there. And if I use the take my money emote, it doesn't work. As you can see, it literally, it doesn't work. Nope, it doesn't work. But it used to work. Check this out. As you can see, I was playing the strongest battlegrounds normally, but if I used the take my money emote and someone hit me, it literally death countered them. That was a real thing that happened in the strongest battlegrounds. This happened about a year ago though, so it hasn't been in the game for over a year. So that myth is like true, but also it's no longer true because they changed it. All right, next myth. You can speed hack in the strongest battlegrounds with a glitch. And this myth is provided by Arrow, and it's got almost 300,000 views. It says how to do the speed glitch in the strongest battlegrounds. All right, show us. Show us. Okay, so it looks like they used the hunter pose, and then they remove the divine wheel. And then, whoa, okay, yeah, that definitely does make them go fast. All right, so it looks like I need to go ahead and equip the divine wheel really quickly, and then I need to use the hunter pose. Let me go ahead and find this hunter pose. Okay, we're gonna post up with that. Boom. We're gonna go ahead and remove the divine wheel, and oh, it didn't work. Oh no! All right, we're gonna try it one more time. Hunter pose, boom. We got our aura now. All right, now take off the divine wheel. Does it work? It does not work. Bro, I thought that was actually gonna work, bro. If we could actually have a working speed glitch, that would be so freaking broken. Well, that myth was fake, so let's move on to the next one. There is a snake boss inside of the strongest battlegrounds. All right, what? This makes zero sense. I have to see what they're talking about. Man? All right, so this video is by a Hero Tex, and it says this glitch is insane. All right, let's see. He said, let's get into the topic. Okay, what is that? Why is there a massive snake? Whoa. Wait, is that the snake that you wear on your shoulder? All right, what? That looks crazy. Wait, how do you do it? How do you make the massive snake? What? All right, here it is right here. So you need private servers plus. And then once you have that, you need to equip the slinky, which is the snake around your neck, and then size yourself to 0.03 and then put your size back to 1. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. No, I need to try it. All right. So you need the slinky, which is this little goober right here, this little snake. Look at my little snake, bro. He's just chilling. All right. Now I need to size myself to 0.03. Okay. There we go. Why did the snake not? Why did that not work? Wait, do you have to put the snake on second? Okay, there we go. Yeah, you have to put the snake on afterwards. Look how big it is. That is disturbing. He can literally eat me. And now I have to size myself back up to 1, right? Wait. Oh! It worked. It worked. This looks crazy. This looks insane. Bro, what is going on? That's actually crazy. All right, nah, this thing is actually insane. Look at how big this snake is. That is awesome. That is so cool. Look at that. Yo, this could be like a boss in the strongest battlegrounds, low key. That would be a pretty terrifying boss. Way scarier than the crab boss. Well, I guess this myth was actually true. And actually, I want to troll my little brother with it. I'm going to have him join my game really quick. Yo, Dingus, what's up?
Bro, what is this? What in the world am I looking at right now?
You like my big snake, dude?
No, I don't like it. I'm gonna hit.
Yeah,
why do I
yeah, that's right. You can't even punch it. That's right.
Yo, never me.
You can't even punch it. You can't do anything.
Wait, are you doing what I
Wait, did I just do the invisible table flip? Wait, I busted that myth earlier in this video, and then I found a way to... Okay, what the heck? I might have just accidentally undid one of my myths, but... Hey, what do you think?
What do I think? Bro, what am I don't even know how to describe this.
Yeah, this was actually a crazy myth, but this next one might be even more insane, so let's test that one. All right, but the next myth is Death Blow kills infinity. Okay, but this video right here by Lance Stuff has 2.6 million views, and it shows this Gojo thinking he's the strongest, because Gojo is the strongest. You literally can't kill him. And then Death Blow bypassing infinity. 114,000 likes. This might actually be true. We need to test this. All right, Dingus, equip metal bat, and I'm gonna use Gojo. All right, Dingus, use your Death Blow move, and I will hit you with my infinity on. Go. All right, bada bing, bada ba. All right, so that didn't work out in your favor now, did it, Dingus? Oh my gosh, he just yelled so loud. I heard it from my room. Well, that myth is busted, but we've still got the next myth, which is this. You can super jump super far into the air. All right, here it is. This one is by Spy Fire. It's got 50,000 views, which is a lot. And he says the secret art of super jumping. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Wait, what was that? What did he just do? Hold on. He uses side dash right afterwards. Okay, you have to use the fence though. Let's try that. If this actually works, I'll be very surprised. All right, so with this one, I think you have to walk up to this and then side dash. That, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so you're gonna have to go up here and then side dash.
Nope.
Bruh, he went up to this and then side dash. Okay, it's not working. It is not working. He climbed up on this and then went like, ugh. Okay, why is it not working?
Am I a noob? I just don't know how to do this, or is this fake? I don't know. Hold on.
Bro, look at that. He literally was able to jump over the Atomic Samurai's ultimate mode. That is overpowered. That is overpowered. Okay, wait. Let's see. Let's slow this down. He walks up. He gets himself stuck on the side of the thing right there. Right, like one arm up. And then he side dashes. Bro, if this works, it's gonna be crazy. Huh? Aya! Aya! It's not working. This myth is false. Either it's false or I just have a skill issue. But I'm not gonna lie, these myths were pretty insane.
Hello, stud. I was hiding in there the whole time.
All right, Dingus. First moveset we're gonna be testing out is Saitama. And this is how this challenge is gonna work. In order for us to move from this stage to the next 2 stages, a moveset has to be able to break one of the blocks in the wall like that. So if the moveset can't break the wall, it's not even strong enough to be able to qualify to move on to the bigger test. So I guess I should go ahead and use Saitama's first move, normal punch.
Yo, did that not do anything?
Did that not do any? Oh no.
Maybe you have to be like right up on it, like this.
Okay, I'm standing right here.
That hit me.
Is Saitama really not strong enough to even be able to break into this move? Wait, hold on. Let's test the other moves. All right, this does nothing. This does nothing. Uppercut does nothing. Okay, we might need to bust out the ultimate modes then. And I guess we should try a serious punch first and see what happens.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be so bad.
All right, here we go. Oh,
And I froze. I already froze.
I think the game's breaking. What happened? I can't move. I can't move. Oh! Okay, Saitama definitely has enough power to move on to the next round. But all right, before we go on to the next round, though, we have to find the other movesets that are strong enough to actually move on. So, Dingus, why don't you do the honors and equip the Destructive Cyborg?
Oh, bet.
And I have a feeling Destructive Cyborg is going to have no problem making some damage to these regular boxes.
Dude, I mean, destruction's literally in his name. If he doesn't move on to the next round,
Then he's not really a Destructive Cyborg. He's just a cyborg, right?
yeah, I'm gonna be pretty confused.
All right, go ahead and use your first move. Oh, no. It did nothing. What was that?
Hold on, chill out. Chill out. What about this one?
All right, let's see this move. Ooh, wait a minute. It actually was able to do some damage. Just based off of that move, it already can move on to the next level, but I kind of want to see what the other base moves look like. What does Blitz Shot looks like? Test it on this one.
All right, I'm gonna charge it up fully.
All right, hit it. Ooh!
Yo, that actually did some decent damage.
All right, let's see. Okay, yeah, that's definitely... Whoa!
Oh!
That is definitely
okay.
good enough to move on to the next round. And that moveset is Garu the Hero Hunter. And as you can see, I've actually got some of Garu's drip on right now. Look at my bandages. You like it?
Bro, where did you get that? And why are you wearing that?
Listen, it doesn't matter because guess what? I'm about to break this wall. I know Garu can do it. All right, let's see if Garu is strong enough to move on to the next round. Here we go. Number one move.
Yo.
Oh!
Yo.
Whoa! Okay, now that was crazy. Yo, Garu actually did it. I'm actually impressed. All right, so we know it can move on to the next round. We know it's good enough, but I want to see what the other base moves can do. What about Lethal Whirlwind Stream? Will this do anything? Oh, things are breaking. Things are definitely breaking.
I can't see anything.
All right, there's still one more move, though. Hunter's Grasp. All right, boom, bam, throw you into it. Okay, yeah, it definitely does some damage. But all right, the next moveset we need to test to see if it can move on is the Deadly Ninja. And yo, Dingus, I'm gonna let you go ahead and test this moveset.
But let me hop in and see what the first move looks like. Flash Strike. Come on. Oh.
Wait, did that actually just do nothing? No way.
No. It was a glitch. It was just a glitch. I'm gonna try it standing here.
Bro, it doesn't work.
What?
It's not even strong enough. It's not even strong enough to hit it.
What about Whirlwind Kick?
Nope.
Hold on. No, one of these moves has to work. Try Scatter.
Come on.
Oh!
Ah.
Oh, that was like a blender. Okay, that one actually worked. And wait, hold on. I bet that the last move works too. Explosive Shuriken? Okay, yeah, that one definitely worked. It looks like this moveset is actually good enough to move on to the next level too. I'm actually surprised that so many movesets are good enough to move on to the higher stages. Let's see if the next moveset can move on too though, because the next moveset is Metal Bat. All right, so Metal Bat's first move is called Home Run. Will this do some damage? Oh, hold on. Let me use the move from back here. Let me do this. Smash down. It looks like it doesn't do any damage. What the?
Yo, what if you use me? What if you have like me as a dummy?
Oh, true. Stand in front of me. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, that worked.
There it did damage.
Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that one did a lot of damage too. I'm actually impressed. All right, what about Grand Slam? Aya!
Oh, that looked like it did a good bit of damage.
Oh, let me throw another one. Yeah, dude, that rock definitely goes far. Oh my goodness. What? The junk. But what would happen if I threw you into the rock instead? Oh, nothing. At least we found out that this moveset was good enough to move on to the next stage. Time to test out the next moveset, which is Atomic Samurai the Blade Master. All right, Dingus, and you get to test out this moveset.
Oh, bet. Let me see this quick slice move to start off. Should I step up here?
Yeah, go ahead and step up there. All right, let's see. Okay, that did not work at all.
Yeah, it launches you too far back. I think I should start inside.
Yep, still does no damage.
Are you
Just
kidding
as I
me?
suspected.
Okay, let me use you as a dummy for Atmos Cleave.
All right, let's see if this one works. Oh, that broke like a few of them. What about Pinpoint Cleave though?
Yeah, let's try Pinpoint Cut. Why is it doing that? Wait.
Oh, what? Oh, what? That still did damage though. It didn't do that much damage, but what about your counter move? All right, let's see. 3, 2, 1, use your move. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Nope, that did nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this one was definitely not that impressive, but I think it did a good enough job to move on to the next level, didn't it?
I mean, yeah, it did some damage. We can move it on.
We'll give Atomic Samurai a pass, which means we're on to the next moveset, which is Tatsumaki the Wild Psychic. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure this moveset doesn't do like any damage just like by itself. I think that if you use these moves, it doesn't. Ooh, that one did damage. Oh, wait, so it looks like some of them actually do damage. So Stone Coffin does damage. Ooh, that one did a lot of damage. What the? It made like perfect circles. What the? That's actually kind of cool. But I think for the other moves, Windstorm Fury and Crushing Pole, I'll actually need you. So go ahead and stand on this platform. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and pull you up, push you down, and that should do a lot of damage. Yeah, look at that. There's literally a hole leading inside of it. Oh, and I'm not done with you yet. Here, go ahead and hop into that too. Let's see if this does damage. Yeah, that one definitely did some damage too. Every single one of Tatsumaki's moves did damage. I'm impressed, which means it's moving on to the next level. But there's only 2 more movesets to test before we move on to the next round, which if you can't tell already is that big green gumball right there. But before we move on to that, we got to move on to the next moveset, which is the Martial Artist. And Dingus, I'll go ahead and let you use this character.
Man, it's gonna be light work. First, let me use my first move.
That did nothing.
Yep.
That did nothing.
Bruh.
Wait, what if you... Oh, be a dummy, please.
All right, let's see. Oh, that one did a little bit of damage. That one did like no damage at all. Here, try another move. That I feel like that shouldn't even count.
Okay, let me vanishing kick you.
All right, go for it.
Wait. It did damage, though.
Interesting. What about Whirlwind Drop? Here we go. Boom, boom. That one definitely did some damage. Holy cow. And then we'll try Head First. All right, go ahead and use this. We'll go drop
it's gonna
down,
do damage.
And
That's
that
gonna...
one definitely did damage. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. All the movesets so far are passing the test. Because Martial Artist just got a big, fat, green yes to move on to the next stage. But there's only one moveset left. So let's see if that moveset can also move on. But all right, the next moveset is the Tech Prodigy. All right, let's go ahead and put one of these little guys down. He's running to you. Of course he's running to you. Here, stand by this block so he doesn't run away.
All right, I'll just stand inside the block.
And that didn't do any damage at all. Wow.
I feel like Plasma Cannon has to do better, though.
Yeah, I feel like these definitely have to do some damage. Let's see, Plasma Cannon. What?
Oh, I think that broke something inside. Yo, let me check.
No, it didn't break anything. Wait, what? What about Trinity Tear? I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. Jump in. Nope. Down. It did nothing.
Is this the first moveset that doesn't pass?
This might be the first moveset that fails. Wait, hold on. Stand right here. There's still one more move. Let's use Double Trouble. I'm gonna throw you into the wall. And it's doing nothing. It broke none of the blocks. Wow. Well, it looks like we had our first moveset fail. Which actually reminds me, we missed one moveset too. We missed KJ. But there's no way that KJ would fail this first beginner challenge, right? Like, there's no way. All right, let's go ahead and try the first move, Ravage, and see if Ravage does some damage. All right, boom, boom, and it did nothing. What? KJ does nothing? What about Swift Sweep? There's no way that it literally fails this challenge right away. That's crazy. Collateral Ruin? This one's got to do some damage. Bro, what? It does nothing. All right, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to use one of KJ's ultimate modes to see if it actually does no damage.
Bro, he's gonna shatter this.
Yeah, bro, there's no way that KJ can't break this. You know what? 2020 dropkick. 2020 dropkick. What? It did nothing. Wait, what about Stoic Bomb? Oh, that...
It froze my game. That's a good sign.
It did nothing. No way. Wait, what about 5 seasons? There's no way, right? There's no way that KJ cannot break a single block. There's no way that this doesn't break them all. Here we go. 5 seasons. There's no way, bro. And boom. It did nothing.
Oh my gosh, you broke every single tree, but KJ's greatest op is a colored block.
KJ fails this round. That's right, out of all these movesets, the Tech Prodigy and KJ have been eliminated. But now it's time for us to move on to test number 2, which is the Jawbreaker. And just like a regular Jawbreaker, the goal of the Jawbreaker is to make it to the middle of the Jawbreaker. So if a moveset can't make it to the middle of that massive green circle, then it fails this challenge. So Dingus, I think we should just not waste our time with the regular moves, and we should start using only ultimate moves.
Yeah, bet.
And of course, we're gonna start off with Saitama the 1.0 Punch Man. And I'm not gonna lie, if I had to choose one move that I think would completely punch through this, I'm choosing Serious Punch. Let's see if it can break the Jawbreaker. Oh my gosh. Oh my, okay, wow. Yep, that made it to the red middle of the Jawbreaker. Oh, it looks like Saitama's gonna make it to the end round. Bro, look, it even did damage to the end round on accident. Okay, all right, you know what? Let's just move on to the next moveset, bro. Saitama's broken. And of course, the next moveset is Garu, the Hero Hunter. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think there's any way that Garu can punch through the Jawbreaker.
You really don't think so?
No, I really don't. And we both actually get to use one move, so choose carefully. I actually want to see if the Awakening animation will do damage, because I know it does a lot of damage. I'm going to go ahead and use it up here and see if it'll break the Jawbreaker. Slam down. It just froze the game. It froze the game. It froze the game. It froze the game. Wait, what's happening? Nothing's happening. Oh!
Oh, okay. Wait.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, I can't even see it.
I'm lagging
Now I'm
so bad.
glitched.
Dang, is what happened. My game's frozen. Oh wait, I'm back. I'm back. And it did not break the Jawbreaker. Okay. Well, I guess it's your turn to try one of yours.
Okay, you know what? Let me try Rock Splitting Fist.
All right, go for it. See if you can make me go into the middle of the Jawbreaker. Oh. Oh no, I didn't make it to the middle. I fell right through it. All right, now let me try a move. I'm gonna try Final Hunt. Boom.
I just bounced off the Jawbreaker. What?
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. It looks like Garu failed this challenge. It couldn't break the Jawbreaker. Well, you know what? R.I.P. Garu. Not every moveset will make it past this level, because the next level is literally the hardest level. But speaking of movesets, the next moveset is Genos the Destructive Cyborg. So let's see if Genos can do it. And Dingus, I already know what move I want to use. So I'll let you go first again.
I'm gonna use the most overpowered move. Incinerate! Go!
Oh, nah, that might be crazy.
I think it's just broken. Just wait, the damage will come soon.
Nah, Dingus, I think I don't think it worked.
Yo, come on!
It's all right, it's okay, Dingus. Watch this. I know a move that will definitely go through it. Flame Wave Cannon.
Oh, dude, that might go all the way through. That might actually go all the way through.
Hold on. That's the middle. It did it. Oh my gosh, bro. You know what? The Destructive Cyborg is really destructive. This moveset gets a flaming and honest pass to the next level. Dude, that's actually kind of crazy. I'm impressed. But dude, I want to see what other movesets move on to the next level. So let's move to the next moveset on the list. The Deadly Ninja.
Yeah, let's do it. Which move are you going to use?
I think I'm going to go ahead and use this move. And I'll go first. Carnage. I just throw a bunch of shurikens, but I'm lagging. Oh my gosh, this might not be good. This might not be good. Oh no, it didn't break through. It didn't get to the red part. It failed. That one failed. Oh no, wow. Okay, all right. Well, Dingus, you still got a chance to break through. What move do you want to use?
I think I'm gonna use fourfold flash strike. Wait, is that it? It would have done more if I had a dummy.
All right, you know what? I feel like we need to try one more move. I'm gonna use straight on. Wind up. I'm gonna use it right here. No way. Let's try Twin Blade Rush, all right? All right, here we go. Twin Blade Rush. Let's see if this does any damage at all. All right, come on. Come on. Okay, no, this moveset fails. Speedo Sound Sonic is eliminated at round number 2. But let's move on to the next moveset and see if the next one can pass. And that moveset is the Brutal Demon. All right, I'm gonna use the first move. Savage Tornado!
Yo, you pulled me in! You pulled me in!
Oh? It did something, and now I'm broke. I'm stuck. Did it break the top? It did not break it enough to break into the red part of the Jawbreaker. All right, that didn't work. Now you go ahead and use a move.
I want to use the strength difference.
Oh. What? I'm lagging. Oh no. Oh no, what happened? Did we break the game? Are we glitched? Oh, all of my moves are gone. You glitched my game. You glitched my game, Dingus. All right, well, that one didn't work, so I guess I get to try a move now. I'm trying Brutal Beatdown, so go ahead and just stand right there. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and smash down onto this. Did it work?
It didn't sound like... Oh, wait.
Oh, it worked! Oh my gosh, it worked. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. Wow. It looks like Metal Bat, without even using Death Blow, was able to move on to the final stage. That's actually impressive. But let's move on to the next moveset to see if the next one can move on to the final stage too. And the next moveset is the Atomic Samurai. All right, and I kind of want to see if the awakening for this moveset is going to be enough to break the Jawbreaker. Because if it is, it automatically passes to the next round. So here we go. Biggest step back, brother.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay a little.
Go! I can't move. I can't move. I can't move. I can't move. I guess I'll start off with my first move. I want to see if Atomic Slash can do the damage. I know Atomic Slash does a ton of damage if you can hit it. And of course, it did absolutely.
You were saying?
Okay, I thought it did nothing, but that actually did a lot of damage. But dude, that's not even close to the middle of it. You're gonna have to choose a different move and try to get even closer, because we gotta get to the red part.
Okay, I'm gonna try Sunrise. All right, come on, Sunrise. Wait, I got close. I got close. I got close.
I don't think it did anything, Dingus. You know what? I got you. I'll use my move, Solar Cleave. We'll see if this one can do damage. Oh,
That did it. That did it.
Oh my gosh, that's one of the craziest ones I've seen so far. Atomic Samurai, wow, coming out of nowhere, being able to break through the Jawbreaker. I'm impressed. But thing is, there's still 2 more movesets we have to test. Movesets that passed the last round that we haven't tested yet. So why don't you equip one of them and I'll equip the other. All right, I've got Tatsumaki equipped. Which moveset do you have?
Martial artist.
All right, here we go. I'll go first and you go second. I'm gonna see if any of Tatsumaki's moves can really break through this. All right, here we go. Can her awakening break? Oh my gosh. I think if I was a little bit closer, it would have done it. Hold on, one second. I need to reset and try it again. I'm so close to the middle. All right, this time I'm going to stand right on the very edge, and I'm going to activate my awakening, and we'll see if this can make it to the very middle. It did it. It did it. It did it. I didn't even have to do anything. You know what? I might as well just call in a cosmic strike for fun, though. We'll spawn in a meteor from outer space just to mess around. Just a little bit of jokes. Oh, that did nothing. Oh.
Now it's time to see what martial artists can do, baby.
All right, let's see. Activate the awakening. Yo, he's gonna eat the freaking Jawbreaker.
Come on. Oh, I froze inside of the Jawbreaker.
Oh, it did nothing. What the heck? That's lame.
Okay, first let's try my Grand Fisher move, which froze. I'm frozen. Wait.
It did nothing.
That did absolutely nothing. What about Twin Fangs? No, things are not looking good at all.
All right, let's see if this one can punch me through it.
Come on, this has got
to do crazy. Wait, I'm inside the middle.
We're doing it in the middle.
I'm inside the middle.
Come on, if this doesn't do the damage, it's froze. We froze. Wait.
Oh, no, it didn't do it.
There's only one move left that could possibly break the Jawbreaker, stud. And that move is the last breath. Let me pop it real quick. The heart is beating.
Here we go. Oh, it sounded like it was breaking stuff.
If it doesn't break there, it's gonna break here. Come on. Down kick through the middle.
Oh, nah. Can it do it? Oh, we just got teleported back.
Yo, come on.
The Jawbreaker is perfectly fine. The martial artist failed. But all right, we have our final 5 movesets. Saitama, Genos, Metal Bat, Atomic Samurai, and Tatsumaki. All of these movesets move on to the big boy level. And the way this last round works is if a character can punch through all of these different colored levels all the way to this wall right here, it automatically wins. And it becomes the strongest and the furthest move in the strongest battlegrounds.
Dude, do you really think any of these movesets are gonna go all the way through this?
I think that it's possible. But let's start with the first moveset, which is Saitama the One Punch Man. So let me go ahead and activate my awakening, and let's see if I can serious punch my way all the way through this block right here. If I can, the competition is over, and Saitama is the winner.
Oh no, I want to get back. My PC's gonna break.
Oh no, it's lagging. The game's lagging. Oh!
Yo!
Oh! Wait, it did it. It did it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Dingus, I don't think that there's any moveset in the game that's gonna be able to beat that.
Dude, that's insane.
Well, it looks like Saitama is the moveset that wins this challenge. Wait, did you hear something, Dingus? Wait, is that Gojo?
Yo, what?
What? He said you're weak. I am the strong. Oh no. Oh no.
I can't move. I can't
Dingus?
move. I can't run away.
No.
I can't run away. Stun.
Oh! Okay, yeah. We forgot about Gojo. Gojo's definitely the strongest character in this game. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe for more. But all right, let's go over to the weakest dummy and let's start testing his moves. Now remember, we're judging these based off of the base moveset and the ultimate mode. So since his moveset has one counter move, we need to spawn one dummy that actually is an attacking dummy. All right, Dingus, go ahead and use your first move, flowing water, on the first dummy to see how much damage it does.
All right, bada ba bing.
All right, let's see. All right, the first damage that it did almost 25 damage. It's actually pretty good.
That's not bad at all.
You know, maybe I was wrong about Garo being the weakest. Oh my gosh, Dingus, I might be wrong.
I told you you're gonna have to eat your words.
But hold on, let's see. Let's see what the other moves are. All right, we've got Lethal Whirlwind Stream. How much damage will this do? Okay, I just did that. And that one did about 18.5 damage. That's actually not that bad. Yo, I might have been wrong about Garu.
Not gonna lie, I expected the second one to do better.
Maybe I'm not wrong because the last two moves are the moves that are kind of not very good. Go ahead and use the Hunter's Grasp, Dingus.
All right, bada bing. Hey,
All right, how much damage does that do? That only did like 9 damage.
there's a combo finisher. It does a little more though. Hey.
What are you doing to the dog? And then the last move is Praise Peril. How did that not? What? All right, let's try this again. What? What is happening? Why isn't it working? You try to get countered by the dummy. Why is it not letting me countered? All right. Why isn't it working?
Dude!
All right, you know what? You know what? You just hit me and I'll guess how much damage it does. Go ahead. All right, let's see. It looks like that did maybe about 15-ish damage.
Not gonna lie, I expected some of those to do a little more.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. So calculating all of those damages up, we get to a total of 67 damage, which is actually really not that much damage. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, that's barely any.
But now let's see how much the ultimate mode damage does. All right, here we go. Let me activate my ultimate. Dingus, activate your ultimate too.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, you're gonna hit me. No. Ow!
Where'd you go? Oh, hey, there you are.
All right, let's test these out. All right, I'm gonna hit the first dummy with the first move, Water Streaming Cutting Fist. And that did like 26 damage. Not bad.
Yeah, that was pretty solid. But I'm gonna outdo you right here. Ready? Bada bing.
Bro, you missed. you missed him.
No, we good. All right, so from 80, I just wanted a better number. Bop.
Okay, all right. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Holy crap.
That did 68 damage.
Holy crap. That did 68 damage.
Yes, sir. Come on, baby. I'm him. I'm big.
Okay, that's kind of overpowered. All right, let me test the next move. We've got Rock Splitting Fist. That one did barely any damage. Oh, no, that did like 27 damage.
No, it did about 38 because he was at 100, right?
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Quick mass. Look at that.
All right, and now the final move is Crushed Rock, which is actually a variant. So let's see how much this one does. I think this variant does more damage than the other one. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. And, you know, I'm going to hit you with it now, too.
Whoa, stop!
And that one did 30 damage. Not bad, actually. Yo, maybe Garu's not the weakest character.
I think the ultimate makes up for a lot of the other stuff, Loki.
All right, but adding all of the damage from the ultimate mode and the base moveset together, it does a total of 229 damage, which is actually not that bad. But if I had to put it on a tier list, I would put it at C tier. I think we can find movesets that do even more damage than that. But all right, let's move on to the next moveset, which actually probably should have been the weakest moveset in the strongest battlegrounds. Bro, we forgot about Child Emperor.
Oh, dude, Child Emperor might be like a dark horse.
Dude, it doesn't have an ultimate mode. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, there's no way that this is gonna be stronger than any of the other movesets. But let's test it anyway. All right, I just equipped the Tech Prodigy, the Child Emperor. Bro, the Tech Prodigy sounds so nerd emoji. I like to just call it Child Emperor.
Technology prodigy.
Like the Tech Prodigy. Like, bro, you're a goober.
I'm pretty much a prodigal person when it comes to the technology.
All right, let's test out what these moves do. So the first move is called Weboom, and it spawns in this little spider. And well, how much damage does that do? Oh, that's actually not that bad.
Oh yeah, that's weak. That's so weak. The nerf moveset, bro.
Okay.
All right, hold up. I think Plasma Cannon, the second move, I think this is gonna do some decent damage.
All right, test it out. Fully charge it up. Hold down. Okay. Oh, that was That was actually a big hit.
Ooh, look at that. That's 35.2 damage.
35.2 damage. That's actually pretty good. All right, let's test out the next move. Trinity Tear. All right, here we go. Now, I feel like this one probably won't do a lot of damage, but it does look cool. Yeah, that one only did 20 damage. Hold on. This might be overpowered.
20 on the dot. I mean, so this is going to be F tier. There's no way this is going to be any higher.
Yeah, there's no way this is going to be any better. And you know, the last move is Double Trouble. I actually really like this move. It spawns in, like, actually a character from, Oh! What? Why did he just get flung? But yeah, that move literally spawns in a character from Jujutsu Kaisen called Mechamaru. See, look at this. Look, it's Mechamaru. See, look, I just spawned him in. Look at him. Hey, Mechamaru, what's going on?
Oh, that is pretty sweet. How did he... Wait, why did they put him in?
I honestly don't know. But all right, the final total for this moveset's total damage is 99.2 damage, which is actually more than Garu's base moveset.
Bro, my grandma can do more damage than that.
Bro, no, she can't. What are you talking about?
Yes, she can. She got an OP moveset. She does 50 damage every hit with the M1.
Yeah, because she's so fat. But all right, that's literally everything for the Child Emperor moveset. So 99 damage. That is like the least amount of damage of any moveset. So we're gonna go ahead and put Child Emperor in F tier for now, because once it gets in ultimate mode, it might actually be higher than Garu. But all right, let's move on to the next weakest moveset, which is Speedo Sound Sonic. All right, I just equipped the Deadly Ninja. Here we go.
Dude, I hate this moveset. It's the worst in the game.
Honestly, dude, I actually agree with you. This moveset is like not fun to use at all. Only runners use this moveset. But all right, let's test out how much the base move damage does. All right, first move, Flash Strike. How much did that do? That did 15 damage. Okay, that's not bad.
That's pretty underwhelming for how like kind of cool the move looks.
I know, true. It does look like way cooler than that. Ah. All right, what about Whirlwind Kick? What? Boom. All right, that one looks like it would do a lot of damage, but that literally did only 12 damage.
This moveset sucks!
Bro, oh my gosh, we're halfway through and we're not even like to like half of Garu's damage. That's crazy.
Nah, Scatter's gotta save it.
All right, what about Scatter? Scatter might actually be good if it actually can hold the dummy inside of it the entire time. Oh. That's still not that good. What the heck? It's like 16.3 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, what the heck? Is this one just terrible? All right, for this one, you're just gonna throw the shuriken on. Throw it. Throw explosive shuriken. All right, that one did only 15 damage. Wow. Oh my gosh, wait, I didn't know this. The base moveset for this moveset is literally only 58.3, which is lower than Garu, which was 67.
It's lower than Child Emperor too.
Bro, it's like half of Child Emperor. How is that even fair?
Cause this moveset sucks.
Yo, I don't know why I put Garu above this one. Maybe the ultimate mode is like just way more overpowered than Garu's or something.
Dude, it's gotta be.
All right, but let's go ahead and activate our awakening to see if the ultimate mode can redeem this moveset. Bro, I just smacked my head into a tree on accident. But all right, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and use Twin Blade Rush first, and I think this move might actually be pretty overpowered. All right, boom, bop, bam, pow. All right, how much did that do? Yo, that did a lot of damage. That did 39 damage.
All right, I'm gonna use Carnage on this guy right here.
All right, nice. Wait, did you miss? How did you miss?
I don't know.
You know, try it again. Try it again. You'll hit him this time. Okay, there you go. Nice.
Okay, I hit this one. That was only 18.
Oh, that did like no damage at all. Oh my gosh, yo, this moveset might actually be like the worst one in the game. What was I even thinking by saying that it was Garu?
What kind of delirium are you on? Bro, you're such a goober.
All right, you know what? Let's see how much damage straight on does. Bah! Yo, that did 30. It's not terrible. All right, and finally, let's see what the last move does. Are you ready, Dingus? Full Flash Strike. Oh. That only did like...
That didn't do anything. That did 35.
All right, so the total damage for this Speedo Sound Sonic moveset is only 179.8.
Dude, that is terrible.
All right, well, 179.8 damage is like 40 or 50 like damage points less than what Garu was. So I think I know what I'm gonna rate this moveset.
Rated F tier.
Yep, it's gonna go F tier, but it's actually gonna go behind Child Emperor because Child Emperor is still worse for right now. It does less damage, but we've still got the B tier, the A tier, and the S tier left. Comment down below right now what you think will be the most overpowered moveset in the strongest battlegrounds. And no cheating. You can't say Gojo. Maybe it's not even Gojo. Maybe Gojo, like, you know, maybe Gojo's not the strongest.
Nah, it's Gojo. It is Gojo. There's no way it's not.
All right, let's move on to the next weakest moveset, which is the Wild Psychic Tatsumaki.
Wait, this is the next weakest?
Yeah, Tatsumaki is apparently the next weakest moveset, but of course, we're going to be testing it. We're going to see if it actually does more damage than Garu, because I don't know if it actually does. I'm looking at a list from Google, but I think that maybe some,
If it's from Temu, it's accurate. I'm telling you.
Bro, I don't know about that. All right, well, we've got the dummy spawn, and let's test out these moves. I'm gonna use the first one, which is Crushing Pull. And actually, it's got 2 different variants, so I'm gonna see which one does more damage. We've got an 87 damage variant, and then we've got this variant, which throws them down. Oh, that one only does 93. Okay, so we're gonna go with the 13 damage variant. Bro, 13 damage is not that much.
Bro, I didn't even know you could do the variant to throw him down.
Bro, you didn't know that? Bro, you are a noob.
Shut up!
All right, use the next move, Windstorm Fury. All right, nice, nice. That looks like it's not doing a lot of damage either. Bro, what? That only did like 16.5 damage.
Okay, now this might actually be a really weak moveset.
All right, let's test the next move, Stone Coffin. Let's see if this one is. Okay, we use this. Oh, that's even less than the last one. That's only 11.7 damage. Wow, that's not good.
Did they nerf Tatsumaki?
And all right, I guess we got to do the next one, which is Explosive Push. But that one only did 12 damage. What? Bro, Tatsumaki's kind of weak.
Tatsumaki sucks.
It did 53 damage. Wait, this damage does even less than Speedo Sonic. Oh my gosh.
Wait, are you serious?
Bro, it does less damage than Sonic. Sonic did 58 damage, and this only did 53.
Did they nerf this moveset?
I don't know. Well, I will say this. Tatsumaki actually has kind of an overpowered ultimate mode. So let's see if that can make up for it and make it better than Speedo Sound Sonic. All right, I'm going to go ahead and activate my Awakening, and here we go. Let's see how much damage these moves will do. And I'm going to go ahead and start off the first one with Cosmic Strike. Here we go. Now, this one should do quite a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, yeah, that did a lot of damage.
Oh, you just hit the other dummy.
Oh my gosh, bro, that did 52.3 damage.
Dude, and the AoE was crazy.
That one move did as much damage as every single regular move in the moveset combined.
Wait, so one move from the ultimate basically makes up for the entire base moveset?
Yeah, it makes up for the entire thing. That is insane. All right, what about the next move? All right, go ahead and use Psychic Ricochet.
All right, we'll go here.
All right, go ahead and use it. Let's see. All right, this one's actually a really cool looking move. Okay, let's see how much damage it does though. Oh, that one did a ton of damage too.
Someone did about 40 and a half.
That did 40.5. Yeah, that's 40.5 damage. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, this next one does the most damage out of them all. Terrible Tornado. Yeah. Watch out, Dingus. Watch out. You're gonna get stuck in my tornado. All right. Boom. Get the junk out of here. Let me break your skull really quickly, little guy. And boom. Now that should have done almost his entire health. Let's see. Yep. It did 94.7 damage.
Dude, that's crazy. I didn't know she had a move that could just wipe a health bar out.
No, it's crazy. But then the last one's not even that good. I'm not gonna lie. It's just called Sky Snatcher. It's like a mobility move. And I think you can just pick them up and throw them down. It does like barely any damage at all. Let me see. Oh, it still did like 28 damage, which is actually not that bad. But all right, here we go. This moveset's total damage is 269.2, which is actually the highest total damage of any moveset we've done in this video so far.
Oh.
So the ultimate mode was able to save it.
I knew it, dude. The ultimate mode. No.
But all right, since this one did a little bit more damage than Garu, I'm gonna have to put it a little bit above Garu in C tier. Still a little bit better than Garu because it does more damage.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
All right, bet. Let's move on to the next moveset. And remember, every single time we move on to another moveset, it's supposed to do even more damage.
Bro, what's our next moveset gonna be?
It's gonna be the Blade Master.
Ooh, Atomic Samurai?
Yup, Atomic Samurai time. This is actually the owner's favorite, moveset. Do you want to see a combo that he does? This is called the owner's combo. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, boom. Boom. 1, 2, 3, a bop, boom. And then I'll go ahead and go over here, catch him. 1, 2, 3, boom, and wop, boom. Oh yeah, you like that? You like that? You like that combo?
Bro, that's gross. That's so gross.
Look how much damage that did. Okay, yeah, this moveset's definitely better than the last ones. But all right, here we go. Let's spawn the dummies and see how much damage the base moveset does before we go to the ultimate mode.
Hey, you think this might be our first B tier?
It might be. I'm not gonna lie. But all right, first move is gonna be Quick Slice. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Almost 20 damage right away.
Not bad at all. Good start. Okay.
It looks like it's gonna be 18.3 damage. All right, let's move on to the next one. Go ahead and use Atmos let's cleave. All right, nice. That one did almost 20 damage too. That's 19.3 damage. That's pretty good. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and use the next one, which is pinpoint cut. And there's actually 2 variants to this, so I'm gonna see which one does more damage. We've got one that does 15 damage, and then we've got one that does, only 10 damage. Okay, this one does more damage, so we're gonna do this one. And 15 damage is not that bad. And all right, last one, split second counter. I'm gonna see if this attacking dummy can actually hit me this time. Okay, there we go. It actually worked. And that one did, only 10 damage.
Oh, that was kind of, it looked really cool and it only did.
Yeah, it looks cool, but it only did 10 damage. But all right, the base moveset does 62.6 damage, which is actually still less than Garu. Bro, we might have underestimated Garu. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, if we underestimated Garu, we heavily underestimated Tatsumaki.
Yeah, Tatsumaki's ultimate mode was overpowered. But all right, that's the base moveset, 62.6 damage. Let's see how much damage the ultimate mode does now. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I've played this game for a long time, and I know that this ultimate mode is one of the best in the game. So let me go ahead and activate my Atomic Samurai Awakening, and let's get this. And by the way, I'm actually not including the awakening animations because a lot of times in servers, you can actually just avoid it. All right, ow.
Oh, my bad.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use the first move, which is Sunset. And look at this. This one, you literally can just get a ton of damage with, and then you create a literal nuke, bro.
Oh, dude, that did like 70.
Look at that. The first move. Look how much damage it did. It did like 60 something.
62.9, I think.
All right, that one move does more damage than the entire base move set.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, dude.
All right, how much damage does Solar Cleave do? Go ahead and use that one next. I think this is the least amount of damage out of all the moves.
Sorry, dummy. Hey.
All right, nice. Okay, how much damage did that do? That one did
29 on the dot.
29 damage, not bad. But I mean, for an ultimate move, 29 damage is kind of low.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit.
All right, but the next move is Sunrise, which is actually, whoa, somebody just walked into my room.
Hey, buddy.
What is X-Demon doing in my room?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Buddy?
Why is he touching me?
Yeah.
All right, nope, you're getting touched. Come here.
What is going? Whoa!
All right, anyways, let's use the next move, which is Sunrise. Bop. Oh, yeah, this one is one of my favorites. All right, chop him up, slice and dice. I feel like Gordon Ramsay right now. Boom, and look at that, almost 50 damage. Holy crap.
It's raw!
That's 40. I can't do math. 4 damage and 6 points.
That's 46.4.
Wait, it was 46.4? I might have done my math wrong right there, but all right, the last move, Atomic Slash. You ready for this, dingus?
Yes, sir, let's see it. This better be OP.
You ready for this? Watch this. I think, if I'm not wrong, this is a 100 damage move.
Oh my gosh.
It is. Yep. Which leaves us with the final total for this moveset being our first moveset on this tier list with 300 overall damage.
Oh, we hit the 300 mark? Bet, dude.
Yep, 301.1 damage. Not bad.
Is this our first B tier?
It is.
Oh, get away.
So let me go ahead and put the Atomic Samurai all the way up in B tier. Pretty good. But they just get more overpowered from this point on. All right, special round.
Huh? What do you mean special round? What do you have? What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing. I'm definitely not running towards something over here.
No, you're not.
Yes. That's right. This round is the Ice Boss moveset.
Okay. Saitama.
All right, here we go. Let's see how much damage this one does on the dummies. All right, dummy. And a dummy, and let's spawn it. Another dummy. Yo, I'm spawning a bunch of yous, dingus.
Wait, what do you mean? These guys don't even look like me.
Yeah, but they're dummies.
But I'm not getting what you're saying.
Exactly. That's exactly my point.
Huh? No, tell me what you mean.
All right, first move, Permafrost. Let's use this. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna use all the moves in a row. You know what? We'll just use all the moves. I don't even care. I'll just use all of them right away. I don't even care. I'm just gonna use all the moves. I want to see how much damage they all do. All right, and lastly, Judgment Chain. All right, I just used all the moves. I literally just like sped run that round.
Okay, so we got 30 over here, 25 here. That's 55, and that's 21.1. So that would be 76.1.
And then 15.
91.1.
Yo, only 91 damage. What?
Bro, honestly, I expected that to be a lot better, being that that's like a rare, like hard to get moveset.
I know, me too. Maybe I just need to see how much damage the Awakening does. All right, here we go. All right, Awakening time. All right. I'm just spamming it. I'm spamming it on this dummy. Bro, that still is not that much damage. Only like 50 damage.
Bro, why does this moveset suck?
Bro, it literally does less damage than Speedo Sound Sonic. Okay, for an Ice Boss moveset, that's kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the Ice Boss a C tier because it barely does any damage, but it does give you a lot of health. All right, special round over. Time to move on to the next moveset on this list, which is the Brutal Demon Metal Bat. And this might actually be our first A tier moveset. So let's test out these moves. We've got Home Run. How much damage does this do? This one does only 15 damage.
All right, let's try the beat down on this guy right here. Bop, 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 bop.
How much does that one do? Oh, that one like 16.3. All right, what about this one? We got the Grand Slam. Let's use this. Wah, boom. That's 17 damage. And then the last one, go ahead and use Foul Ball. All right, Foul Ball. Let's see how much this one does. It looks like it does about 15.1 damage.
No, 13.1. It says 86.
All right, that's 61 damage. Wait, hold on. That doesn't even do as much damage as Garu. Okay, maybe we really underestimated Garu. Garu, I'm sorry. Please don't go Monster Garu mode on me.
Low-key, we might have to move Garu up to B tier. Possibly.
Nah, bro, he only did like 200 damage overall.
But what about the passive and all the other cool stuff?
Bro, we're talking about damage in this video, which it's time to activate our ultimate modes and test out what these do. All right, the first move, Savage Tornado. Here we go. All right, let's see how much this one does. I just launched this goober across the map. It looks like Savage Tornado did about 20 damage.
Oh, that's it?
All right, time for the Brutal Demon. Here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're gonna catch him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. And then we could actually go ahead and slam down right on top of him. And that does a lot of damage. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, that had to do a good amount.
That was 50 damage right there.
Half the health bar just in one move?
That's not bad. And then also, you know, the next one is Strength Different. Boom! Oh my gosh, I have a feeling I'm about to launch him across the map. Holy crap. That was sick. That was really cool.
How much damage did that do?
That one did 65 damage, which brings us to 197 damage. Not bad.
Well, I'm hyped to see how much the death blow does, though.
I don't know, dude. Why don't you hit me and find out? Yeah, this one should do even more damage than any of the other moves, because I think this is like a death counter type of move. If you get hit with this, I'm pretty sure you die, right?
Dude, it already did half my health. I'm dead.
Oh,
I'm dead.
Yep, you're dead. You're literally dead. Yup, so that brings us to a grand total of 297 damage, which actually...
Is that less than Blade Master?
Yeah, it does 3 less damage than Blade Master. Wow.
Oh, would you look at that?
So, I guess it wasn't our first A tier. We're gonna have to put this moveset behind Atomic Samurai because it did a little bit less damage by only 3 points. But alright, the rest of the movesets on this tier list, there's no way that they're gonna be anything below an A tier. These are all the top tier movesets.
What's the next one?
So let's move on to the next moveset, which is Suiryu.
Ooh, let's go. Suiryu's sick, bro. I love the kicks.
And actually, you know what? To make this go by a little bit faster, why don't you test Suiryu and I'll test the Destructive Cyborg.
Okay, yeah, Loki, that's a good plan. Let's do it.
Alright, I'm gonna go to this side of the map. You stay on this side.
All right. First up, we got the Bullet Barrage.
Alright, so he's testing his moves over there. I'm gonna test mine over here. Let's see how much damage mine does. I think mine will do more damage than his. Okay, there we go. How much damage does that do? Only 15. What the junk?
All right, so that first one did about 15.1. 15.1, that's kind of low. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that'd be more. All right, second move is a little tricky because we gotta make sure we hit, and I missed. Great. Okay, so we had 15.1 from this one, and then let's see what Vanishing Kick does here. And then the second move, so that one does 19.5. Okay, now we're working with something here.
All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and test this moveset. So we've got our first move, Machine Gun Blows. That one does a lot of damage. Holy cow, that's 21 damage. We might be off to a good start. And then we've got Ignition Burst, which is, let's see, that one is about 19 damage. Holy cow. Y'all are sleeping on this moveset. We're already at 40 damage. We're not even halfway through.
All right, now time for our third move, the Whirlwind Drop. Let's see. Bop. So that one does about only 12 damage. Okay, these base moves are kind of underwhelming. And lastly, I think the head first, I think this one's going to do the most. There's no way it doesn't.
All right, what about Blitz Shot? Here we go. We're going to fully charge it just to make it fair. And that one did another 25 damage. Wow. Wow. This might be the highest base moveset damage out of any moveset so far.
I'll come up behind him with a bop, bop. And then into the ground. Let's go. And then that's only 17.5. After all the base moves, we're sitting sitting at 64.1 damage. So not bad. I think that's better than Garu, I think.
And all right, last one, jet dive. Let's see how much this one did. That one did another 20 damage. Wow, that's 85 damage, which is actually more than Garu, Speedo Sound Sonic, Atomic Samurai, Tatsumaki, but still not more than the Child Emperor. Wow, Child Emperor actually has a pretty good base moveset, I won't lie. But that brings us to a total of 85.6 damage for the base moveset of this. And let me go ahead and give myself my awakening so that we can test out the ultimate mode, which I think will make this even more overpowered. Which, of course, we've got our first move, Thunder Kick. We're going to hit this goober with this, and hopefully we don't hit any other people in the crossfire. Wow, 41 damage with the first ultimate move.
All right, bet he gave me ult. He gave me ult. You know what? I'm going to use it on this guy. He's at 82.5 right now. I don't want to hit him with the ult because the ult does damage. Okay, so if we are keeping that, if that counts, that's another 20 damage just from activating the ult.
All right, what about Speed Blitz drop kick? All right, hit him with that. Down slam. That one did, wow, 49 damage. Oh my gosh, pretty good. We're already at 175 damage, and we haven't even got to 2 ultimate moves.
Okay. Wait, why is this guy hit over here? So he's at 80. I can still test it. Grand Fisher. Bada bing. And then it lands back again. How much does that do? Oh, that did 50. That did 50 damage. Half the health bar gone.
All right, next one is Flame Wave Cannon. Let's see how much damage this one does. That one does 35 damage. That's actually the lowest out of all of them, which I'm not surprised. And then, of course, we've got Incinerate, which will probably do the most amount of damage. It might even one-shot them. Wait, let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of damage. How much damage was that? Ooh, not as much as I thought. It's only 70 damage, which brings us to 280 damage. Not bad, but still lower than both Metal Bat and Atomic Samurai.
Twin Fangs. Let's check this one out. Bop, 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 bop. Ooh, that's going to do a lot. So that did about 39.8. Then we got Earth Splitting Strike. Let's check this one out. Pop. Oh, yeah, this move's sick. I think this is going to do big damage, too. If this doesn't do like 80, oh my gosh. How much did that do? So that did about 61. Yeah, that did 61 on the dot. And the last move, the best move for Suiryu. I'm going to use it on this dummy right here. This might put us above 300.
Oh, I think I see Dingus using one of his overpowered moves over there. Yep. Oh my gosh. That one's got to do a lot of damage.
Please, this might put us over 300. Let's see, where'd he go? Oh, he's over here. So that did 85 damage. All right, Goober, I've got my number. First, I want to hear you say, how much did your moveset do?
How much did your moveset do, little bro?
I did 319.9 damage.
Oh my gosh. That's more than mine. Mine was only 280.
Hey, too easy, bro. Suiryu was gas.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to put Destructive Cyborg behind Metal Bat and Atomic Samurai. And I think Martial Artist is gonna be our first A tier. That's actually crazy. I was not expecting Martial Artist to be that overpowered. All right, but now that we've ranked the Destructive Cyborg and the Martial Artist, let's move on to the next moveset we have to rank. And the next most powerful moveset, which is the Admin KJ moveset.
Wait, KJ isn't stronger than Saitama?
Bro, we're gonna have to find out. You know what? Why don't you use KJ and I'll use Saitama this round?
I bet. Let's see it.
All right, I just equipped Saitama.
You better not let me do more damage than you this time, buddy.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my moves. We've got Normal Punch. That is probably the highest dealing damage move, and that one did, it looks like 31 damage, right?
Yep, 31 damage. You did 31 damage, and this dummy right here. Not enough to beat me. Quite frankly.
Bro, what voice are you bro? Are you Donald Skibbity right now, bro? Get out of here.
We need more Skibbity. We're losing Skibbity.
All right, you know what? While you're being a goober, I'm gonna use my next move. That one did 14.5 damage. Now let me use my next move, the Shove, which does like no damage at all. What? That's terrible. What is that? 6.4 damage?
Bro, that's awful. That might be the lowest damage move of any moveset.
That's the lowest dealing damage move I think we've done. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then we've got Uppercut. Hey, all right, that one didn't really do a lot of damage either. That's only 15. That means that the overall combined damage for this moveset is 66.9, which is still better than like Sonic or Tatsumaki, but it's almost the exact same as Garu.
Wait, how much did Garu have again?
Garu had 67, and this is 66.9.
Garu stronger than Saitama? Confirmed?
Yeah, by like a half of a point. All right, so my combined base moveset does 66.9 damage. Let's see what yours does as KJ.
All right, we're gonna start it off with the one move, Ravage. I think this is gonna do the most damage, or Collateral Ruin.
All right, how much damage did it do? Let's see.
Oh, that didn't do that much. I think that did 25 and a half. 25 and a half.
All right. Let's see what your next move does.
All right, next we got Swift Sweep. I don't think this is gonna do a lot.
All right, this one's gonna barely do any damage at all. Okay, let's see. Whoa, that's the least. Wait, never mind. I thought it said 96.
No. That did 13.9. Yep.
What was that? 13.9 damage. That's actually not bad. All right, what about this? Let's see your third move.
All right, I think Collateral Ruin here. Collateral Ruin. It's gonna be the most.
Oh my gosh, no. It's not even that much. It's only 15.
That's only 15?
Yeah, that's only 15. All right, let's see what your last move is. There's an attacking dummy right here. Go ahead and use your counter.
All right.
All right, let's see. Ooh, that actually does a lot of damage, huh? All right, throws them, and that one did... Oh, I guess it's not a lot. That was 15 damage.
That only did 15!
Wait, that means... Oh, no way! Bro, Saitama did 66.9 damage, and KJ did 69.4!
Oh, really? I beat you? Yeah.
The base moveset beat me, but it's time for the ultimate mode. And this is where I'm gonna destroy you.
I don't know about that, buddy. We'll see.
All right, I'll go first. Saitama's ultimate mode. Obviously, the first move is death counter. I mean, it's not even close. I'm just gonna say it's 100 damage right now. Obviously, it one-shots anybody that it hits. And there we go. We're already up to 166 total damage. And now let's do the next move, which is table flip. Watch this. Bop, boom. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna kill the dummy too, which is 100 more damage, dingus. Look at this. Every single move so far has been 100 damage.
Wait. This does 100. I didn't know Serious Table Flip did 100.
Yeah, look, he's dead. The dummy's gone.
That's already 200 more?
Yep. And I'm not even done because I still have to use my serious punch. And you know what? Let me just go ahead and use the serious punch on this poor dummy right here. Sorry, dummy, but you're gonna die. And this one, let's see. I think this one also completely one-shots anybody that it hits. Yep, that dummy's dead.
I mean, you put a crater of him on the wall.
Yeah, bro, because it's overpowered. You see what I'm talking about now? You can't beat me.
What you mean? What you mean, boy?
Saitama's too overpowered. And then, of course, we've got omnidirectional punch, which we don't really even need to test because I already know that it's going to do 100% damage. And whop, boom, 100 more damage. Every single Saitama ultimate does 100 damage, bringing the total damage for Saitama's moveset to 466.9.
Okay, now that's overpowered. That is Saitama. Low-key, I mean, I should have expected. It's the best ultimate.
Yeah, no, he's the strongest. He's the strongest hero, you know? Bro, look at the dummies. Look at the dummies, bro. These dummies are beefing right now. What is going on? They're like fighting each other.
Stop it! Ow! Ow!
Stop fighting, bro. He punched you.
Now, you know what? These two are getting it first. These two are getting it first.
All right, did you activate your KJ ultimate mode?
Yup, we got it popped.
All right, go ahead and use the first move on the first dummy.
Okay, I'll go ahead. I'll do Stoic Bomb on the weakest dummy here.
All right, let's see how much damage it does. Ooh, that's gonna do damage to me.
Where'd he go?
I think this is him right here. This is him right here. Oh, he's dead. That did 100 damage.
Yeah. Easy 100. Easy 100.
Uh-oh.
All right, and then I know that this one does 100, but for the sake of the vid, let's do a little 20-20 drop kick.
20-20-20. Oh, no, wait. You might actually... Oh, no. I don't think you'll beat me because of only one of your moves. One of your moves does it one shot. I don't know if you know that.
Wait, really?
Yep. I think that I'm going to do more damage than you. I'm not going to lie.
Nah.
Even though it's not even an admin moveset. All right, that one definitely killed him. All right. You know what? I'll even be the test dummy for this. Go ahead and use your 5 seasons move on me. I'll stand right in the middle for you. And I have 100 health, so if I die, that means that it does 100 damage. But I have a feeling that I'm not going to die. All right, let's see. I'm going to stand in the middle of the map all by myself. I could be wrong. This might actually one-shot me. I'm kind of scared. All right, let's see. Go ahead.
Okay, should I be right up on you for this one? I don't use this move a lot.
You just have to use it. Just use it and then just aim it at me and then just use it again. And then you'll be good. And then we'll see if it actually does enough damage.
Okay.
Oh, you disappeared. You literally just disappeared. Nice.
Then use it again, right on you. Oh, I've never really seen this cutscene.
Oh, okay, let's see. Am I dead? I am dead. No way. It actually did 100 damage.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, wait. Oh my gosh. Wait, I thought that the strongest hero would have been the strongest. You're about to just do it already. I know what you're gonna do to me.
I will do what I must.
No! I didn't know. I didn't know that it was that overpowered. I thought that Saitama was more overpowered. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, no. I I predicted it wrong.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Oh, well, I have to watch this whole stupid cutscene now. This stupid KJ cutscene. And it is. KJ is officially the strongest. Wow. Now, I will say KJ is only the strongest by 3, like, hit points. That's it. By only 3, like, percent damage.
It don't matter.
Also, you want to see a fun fact about Saitama before we move on to the last moveset on this list?
Sure, what you got?
Well, if I use Serious Punch, look at the sky right now. Do you see how there's clouds in the sky?
Yeah.
Now there's not.
Oh, I never noticed that. That's so cool.
Isn't that cool? I still think Saitama is cooler than KJ. I'm not gonna lie. It's my favorite moveset.
Get out!
Ah! No, don't do it. All right, and for KJ and the strongest hero, I'm gonna have to rank them at the very top with KJ in front, then the strongest hero, and then martial artist after that. All right, but now it is finally time for the Oh, I forgot about one moveset.
What did you do? What did you do? Why did you do that?
I forgot about one moveset, and it's this moveset right here.
How are we gonna measure it?
Dingus, stand still. Dingus, wait, ow! Whoa, wait, Dingus, watch out. Dingus, watch out. Oh!
Why'd you do that?
Dingus, you're gonna get cooked.
Why'd you do
You're
that?
gonna get cooked, Dingus.
Why did you do it?
Uh-oh, Dingus, run. Dingus, run.
No! Why'd you do it again?
Dingus, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it.
I swear, if you kill me again accidentally, I don't even know if it was on accident. I think you did it on purpose.
Bro, we just need to kill this crab so we can get his moveset, okay?
Oh, we have to kill him to get his moveset? Bet.
Yeah, I just death countered him. What the heck? That was the weirdest animation I've ever seen.
Can I unlimited flexworks the crab?
I'm running. Oh, he did. He just used unlimited flexworks on the freaking crab. Bro, he's trying to escape. Wait, he did escape.
What?
How? How did the crab escape? Bro, what the junk is that? What kind of crap is that? How did the crab escape the unlimited flex
Does it even hit him? Please.
Bro, I don't think it's gonna hit him. I don't think it's gonna hit him.
Oh, it did.
It hit him. It actually did. Okay.
Yeah, get him.
Wop, bop, get out of here.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Wop, boom, get out of here. Watch out.
Oh, he's knocked down. He's staggered. Hit him. Jump him. Oh, no.
He's almost dead, Dingus. He's almost dead. Keep him right there. Sacrifice yourself. Sacrifice yourself, Dingus. All right, you're dead. I'm sorry, Dingus. But there we go. Let's go. No, I can equip the crab. Oh, wait. Can I not equip the crab? I guess they removed the feature to become the crab. I was going to include the crab in this list. And because I can't use the crab moveset anymore, it's going at the bottom of F tier because I couldn't even use it. And now it's time for the final moveset, though. Let's see how much damage this moveset can do. You ready, Dingus? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the health multiplier all the way to 10 times health, the highest that it can possibly go. And I'm gonna see if you can survive any of my Gojo moves.
Wait, is Gojo that overpowered?
We're about to find out.
10 times health? That's absurd.
So I'm not gonna waste my time on Gojo's M1s. I'm not gonna use his regular attack move because that's just boring. We're activating our infinity right away. Are you ready, Dingus?
Yes, dude.
10 times health is on right now. So if it kills you, that means it does 1,000 damage. So let's find out. Okay, it does 1,000 damage. Oh my gosh. Yo, look, I didn't change it. 10 times health is literally on right now. You know, I'll put the damage multiplier to 0.5, actually. That means it does 2,000 health if I kill you. Where'd you go? All right, let's see. Let's see if it does 2,000 health. It does 2,000 health. Yeah, this is the only S tier moveset. Wait, does Erase do 2,000 health too? Yo, go ahead and get inside of my go inside of my purple, man. I'm sorry. I just got to test this on you. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, I killed you too. No way.
Dude, how much damage in total does it do?
And let me go ahead and ban you from the server too. So far, we're sitting at 4,000 damage for this moveset.
That's it?
What do you mean that's it? I actually think it might have infinite health. I'm not gonna lie. And all right, you know what? We'll try the last move too, which is attack or attract. Let's see. If this kills you in one hit, that also does 2,000 damage. Yep.
I just got sucked into a black hole.
That's not even fair. So literally just with Gojo's 3 moves, it already does over 6,000 damage. But I think even if you had 1,000,000 damage in this game, it would literally do infinite damage. So since Gojo literally does infinite damage in the strongest battlegrounds, it is the one and only S tier on the list. But here's the final tier list. Comment down below if you guys agree with this tier list. And also make sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe for more videos.